something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be.
Okay, I'm live right now. I guess आवाज आ रही होगी. Hey guys, what's up? Wait. I hope the stream is running good. कोई लैग पैक नहीं दे रहा होगा. अगर देगा तो I don't know, क्योंकि इधर का वेदर एकदम सही नहीं है. So हाँ, इसलिए प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी मेरे को स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करने में. बट हाँ, चलो आई होप प्रॉब्लम ना दे, मैं अच्छे से लाइव स्ट्रीम कर पाऊँ. वैसे ही 3 दिन करता हूँ, उनमें से भी प्रॉब्लम देंगे तो क्या ही फ़ायदा. बट ये आई गेस सो फार सो गुड, सही चल रहा है, ऐसे ही चलने दो. अपने बिट रेट बढ़ा सकता हूँ बट ना, छोड़ो। आज हम खेलने वाले गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट, सेम जैसे मैंने पिछले लाइव स्ट्रीम पे खेला था, बट मेरे बहुत सारे स्टोरी मिशंस पड़े हुए हैं, मेनली आर्कन क्वेस्ट जो मेरे को कंप्लीट करके मेरे को बहुत सारे प्रीमोजेम्स जमा करना है, क्योंकि मेरे को कैरेक्टर्स लेने आधा कि तो आया। उसके बाद नए एक्ट पे, आई मीन नेक्स्ट वाले एक्ट पे कोई एक अच्छी वाली कैरेक्टर आने वाली जो मेरे को चाहिए, तो इसके लिए मेरे को प्रीमोजेम्स फार्म करने हैं। तो या दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव टू प्ले द आर्कन क्वेस्ट एंड एवरी स्टोरी क्वेस्ट, सो आई विल गेट द प्रीमोजेम्स। तो चलो आज हम आर्कन क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करेंगे जितने सारे हो सकते हैं उनमें से, क्योंकि वो सारे बड़े होते हैं बहुत। तो या वी आर गोना डू सम आर्कन क्वेस्ट टुडे। आई होप कोई प्रॉब्लम ना दे स्ट्रीम में भाई, आई डोंट नो। चलो गेम स्क्रीन में तो आ गया मैं, आवाज सुनाई दे रही है? या नाइस। चलो गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। कैमरा में थोड़ा लेफ्ट कर देता हूँ ताकि मिडल पे रहूँ मैं। और आज खाना पीना सब साइड पे है ताकि मैं अच्छे से स्टोरी को एंजॉय कर पाऊँ। आई होप कोई एक्स्ट्रा डाउनलोड ना हो आज, नहीं तो फिर से भी डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा। गेंशिन के अलग चोचले रहते हैं, हर 2-3 दिन में एक डाउनलोड आते हैं, डाउनलोड फाइल, वो भी इतने बड़े बड़े करके। वैसे ये गेम बहुत लंबा हो, मतलब साइज में बहुत बड़ा हो गया है, इससे भी अगर बड़ा हुआ तो चल ही नहीं पाएगा मेरे सिस्टम पे। बट मैं प्ले स्टेशन में खेल रहा हूँ तो मेरे को भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट मैं जब फ़ोन में खेलता था कितना इशू देता था वो, क्योंकि खींच ही नहीं पाएगा वो। चलो सब स्मूथ। एनीथिंग आई हैव टू डू? ओके, बाय द वे मेरे पास एक विश है अभी। शुड आई डू वन विश राइट नाउ? आई डोंट नो, बट कोई ना, पहले स्टोरी क्वेस्ट के लोकेशन पे जाते हैं। हमको जाना है आर्कन क्वेस्ट पे। नेविगेट, ओके इधर। मेरे पास फाउंटेन का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट पूरा बाकी है अभी। मैं कितने में हूँ अभी? चैप्टर 2 पे हूँ ना? हाँ, चैप्टर 4 एक्ट 2 पे हूँ, एक्ट 2 अभी समझ। अमित ब्रो वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। अमित भाई वेलकम वेलकम। मेरे को आगे नीचे जाना पड़ेगा पूरा। अच्छा उधर पास ही में है। आज हम पूरा आर्कन क्वेस्ट करने वाले सर। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम द नोबिता गेमिंग। कैसे हो बड़े लोग? कहाँ बड़े लोग कहाँ के बड़े लोग? वैसे इतना कम स्ट्रीम करता हूँ, बट कैसे हो? मैं एकदम बढ़िया सर। आप तो गिव अवे जीत गए, अब तो एकदम फुल मस्त भी मिल गया वो गिव अवे का वो कार्ड जो भी है। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम नोबिता। यप, सबको वेलकम। आज हम गेंशिन खेल रहे हैं, जो मैं ज़्यादा नहीं खेलता। ओके, ऑटो प्ले पे कर देता हूँ। शिप होगा कल, अच्छा, और टाइम आ जाएगा। चल।
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
डायनेमिक स्पाइडर प्लेस, मेरी बिट 1000 की है। सही है, आपकी बिट 1000 की है। आईडी के लिए लॉल 1000 में आपका सर ले लो।
Why, of course. Go ahead.
सारे स्किन सब कुछ।
If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well,
बाय द वे वेलकम स्पाइडी भाई, आप भी
then I'll still
आई होप
bring
आपने नया
everyone,
वीडियो देख लिया होगा चैनल
albeit with
का
only
जो मैंने
one
अपलोड
dish
किया था।
per table.
अमित बाय द वे सुनो ना,
Sure
सॉरी
has our way of doing things.
वेट
Oh, we called this a farewell meal. but
सुनो ना,
we
सॉरी आज से
treated it
5
as a
मिनट के
victory
लिए हूँ,
feast, right?
परसों एग्जाम है, सब पढ़ने जा रहा हूँ। अरे कोई ना, इट्स ओके फाइन। वैसे मैं स्टोरी कंप्लीट करने वाला हूँ, तो कोई ना, एग्जाम है तो पढ़ना इज इम्पोर्टेंट। हाँ जी, देख लिया, बहुत ही बढ़िया, सही है। स्पाइडी वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, एवरीवन वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। स्ट्रीम पर लाइक भी मार देना, मिस मत करियो। आई सर्टेनली वाज सेलिब्रेटिंग।
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food. Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well,
बाय द एग्जाम तेरा
we've
कब खत्म
certainly
होगा?
taken a
मैं
big step forward.
कल ही लास्ट है या फिर
I
और भी
feel
है?
that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Welcome to stream, everyone. Please like the stream and enjoy. Consider
Yet it was
subscribing.
because
Yep.
this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
नविता गेमिंग, मैंने
In such
वैल्यू से
investigations,
रिटायरमेंट ले ली।
even the
चलो
smallest
सही है,
step can seem like
लेनी
a
भी चाहिए।
yawning chasm
प्रिया
to
द
take
न्यू
who's
मॉडरेटर,
called.
हाय कवाकी।
To be
हाय
honest,
प्रिया, हाय
I
वेलकम टू
don't have
स्ट्रीम।
high hopes for
वेलकम
any
वेलकम।
follow-up that the
मैं
authorities might
इसका पहले ये
conduct.
पिन कर दूं
It's
मैसेज।
not that I don't have faith in their
आई होप
ability.
पिन हो गया होगा।
It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters.
मैंने भी अभी
It's
बहुत
easy to guard
कुछ टाइम
against
से
and
नहीं खेल
deceive
रहा।
a single
वही।
narrow perspective. A shift in
सैटरडे
thinking is
है, बस
required at
लास्ट
such
है वही।
times
अच्छा
in order
चलो
to
सही है।
produce a breakthrough.
सैटरडे को खत्म, फिर
Which
संडे को
is
अच्छे से एग्जाम
exactly why the
मतलब
Spina
एंजॉय
Divasula
करिए
exists.
स्ट्रीम।
Those highfalutin folk
हाय
are
प्रिया दी,
not
वेलकम टू
all-knowing.
स्ट्रीम।
That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth
वो
falls
भी अभी
through,
नई मॉडरेटर
where
बन
their
गई।
watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they
हाँ
actually
सैटरडे भी
are.
करूंगा, बट तेरा एग्जाम है ना।
It's
और तेरा तो
alright.
खत्म हो जाएगा, मैं तो रात को करता हूँ, तो फिर हाँ
This was
इजी।
supposed to be a farewell meal.
आयुष
So,
भाई,
I
हेलो,
have
वेलकम टू
further
स्ट्रीम।
interest in
आयुष
this
भाई,
business,
स्ट्रीम को
right?
लाइक मार देना
Let's
एंड
talk
एंजॉय।
about
आपका
something
गेंशिन
else.
स्ट्रीम है।
Like, what are your future plans?
We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information, yeah, but we haven't had much of it. First बात,
That's true. We didn't
मॉडरेटर
know
की
the
बात हो रही है
truth
क्या?
before.
हाँ, बात हो रही थी, खत्म होगी बात।
It didn't really
Welcome
seem like
Ayush,
the right
welcome to
time or
stream,
place
Amit.
to do it anyway.
सबको वेलकम करते रहो, लाइक मार देना, वो करना मत भूलना। वेलकम के चक्कर में ये
Your
करना भूल
primary
जाते हो।
objective, which has
वेलकम
been
टू स्ट्रीम,
foiled so far,
थैंक यू।
was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's
सुन
a
ली
long
मैंने
line
सारी
of
बात,
people
अरे
waiting to
हद
meet
तेरी
Lady
सुन लिया
Farina.
बंदे ने।
I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while.
यस, थोड़ा और
Considering that you missed your chance
देख के
today.
बात करनी चाहिए थी।
Yeah. We've heard that she's super popular
आज ये
here in
लाइक
Fontaine.
इस गेम
And
को
that
जहाँ
it'll be
देख
tough
ना
getting
गुस्सा और आ
any
जाता है।
time.
अरे स्पेशली आयुष को गुस्सा दिलाने के लिए मैं खेलता हूँ।
Would you consider some more
देखा करो आयुष, मजा आएगा।
unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Guess that's Spina Divasula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy
भाई तो
ideas.
4 लाख हो गए स्ट्रीम पे।
What did you have
जल्दी
in
से जल्दी
mind?
लाइक मार तो जो भी नए नए लोग आए हो।
One way would be to
Stream per
infiltrate
like.
a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
लेडी फुरीना को इम्प्रेस
Just
करना पड़ेगा।
suggest something a
ट्रू।
little more practical.
आयुष भाई,
This plan seems
आयुष
pretty
भाई
hard
एकदम
to pull
गेंशिन के
off.
एकदम चरम
You
दुश्मन
have
है।
to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way
ये
to
गेम
conceal
देख के
yourselves
मेरा
under her
खून
bed.
जलता है।
Then wake her up in the dead of night and
चलो,
demand answers.
जिस
Don't
काम
let
के लिए
her
मैं
go
गेम
back
खेल
to
रहा था,
sleep
काम
until
आया।
she answers all your
अब इससे
questions.
हर दिन गेंशिन
I
होगी,
can
खून
personally
जलाऊंगा मैं तेरा।
testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
बात तो सही है।
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
क्या अभी मंत्र लिख दो क्या? रहा नहीं भाई छोड़ो, मंत्र लिखने की कोई जरूरत नहीं, आप तो बंगाली भी नहीं हो। तो भाई फिर तू अभी तक मरा क्यों नहीं? बंदे का क्या बोलते, पता मेरे को ही पता नहीं चल रहा उसके मरने के लिए तो मैं गेम खेल रहा हूँ, बंदा मर ही नहीं रहा। कोई भयंकर नहीं होगा जो, छोड़ो, कोई मंत्र नहीं सर, ऐसे वैसे मंत्र नहीं बनने चाहिए बच्चों को। How can you overlook anything like that here?
All right, no more joking around.
चलो आपकी वजह से गेम खेलता हूँ, आप ऐसे बोल रहे हो सर आयुष भाई?
Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly
मैंने
upheld
कोशिश करी थी
personally.
ये गेम डाउनलोड,
I imagine that she
मत
just
करो
wanted
मत करो
shades
भाई
about
मत
the
करो।
whole thing.
मेरा पीसी चला नहीं पाता, बहुत हाई चलता है, मतलब चला लेगा बट स्ट्रीम का आई डोंट नो दैट हाउ।
Oh, that
और
does make some sense.
फोन का तो चल जाएगा बट बहुत ही ओवरहीट हो जाएगा। मेरा नया फोन है इसलिए, पुराना फोन था वो भी चला नहीं पाता, तो मत ही डाउनलोड करो, देख लो वो अच्छी बात है। हाँ अगर अच्छा डिवाइस है तो करो, इट्स वर्थ इट।
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, straight
मेरा
out
पीसी
like
ने ही
this.
मेरे पैर पकड़ लिए
Paimon,
गिर
did
गिर
you
के
take my
भाई
phone?
साहब। मत करो वो बंदा मर जाएगा, सही कर रहा था, गिराने लग रहा था।
Sorry about that.
इससे अच्छा वो बोलेगा तू गॉड ऑफ वॉर डाउनलोड करके खेल ले, नया वाला, ये मत कर।
Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
My drink also
Is
tastes
that
very
so?
good.
Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then.
डिस्क्रिप्शन अपडेट कर देना। पीसी
Then I'll go
माइक,
ahead.
पीसी का वो बोल सकता हूँ, माइक है कहाँ मेरा,
Stuffed.
माइक की एस्पेक्ट्स डाल देना,
Yeah.
लिख दूंगा आईफोन 15, वेबकैम माइक वही है सब कुछ, मॉनिटर नॉर्मल एक पीसी ठीक ठाक, और बैकेट में प्लेस्टेशन टाइप पे खेलता हूँ मैं।
Paimon can
ये
barely
लिख दूंगा
float
मैं।
anymore.
फुल कंप्लीट, बैकरूम्स खत्म कर ली भाई। अरे तूने जैसे बोला अकेले या 2 बंदे मिलके खत्म नहीं कर सकते, तो वही बंदे चाहिए ना एक्स्ट्रा। मैंने देखा तू आई गेस डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर पे बैठ के सब लोगों के साथ खेल रहा था, अच्छा क्या खत्म कर लिया एटलीस्ट। मेरे को तो बंदा एटलीस्ट अभी बोलेगा नहीं कि खेलो खेलो खेलो, नहीं तो मेरा तो हो रहा था। तू क्या मॉर्चुरी असिस्टेंट, भाई तू मार डालेगा मेरे को अगर मैंने वो गेम खेला तो।
That would be so.
भाई तो मेरे पास एक बॉट है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली लाइव एंड वीडियो पे नोटिफाई कर देगा डिस्कॉर्ड पे,
Expenses this month.
सही।
Here, left.
तो वो वाला कर सकता है तू डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर पे हमारे।
Hey, Navia. What are you
अगर तू कर सकता है तो कर लियो, मैं तेरे को क्या बोलते हैं मॉड वाला दे दूंगा।
It was just a meal, you know.
आई
Nothing
सिंग,
the
हाँ
speed of
मॉर्चुरी
Demon
असिस्टेंट
Silicate
देखनी है।
cover.
बोलो तुम मेरे को मरते हुए देखना चाहते हो, गेम नहीं देखना चाहते। मेरे को रोल दे दो, हाँ मैं बाद में तेरे को रोल दे दूंगा, अभी तो तू पढ़ ले, बाद में मैं तेरे को मॉडरेटर का रोल दे दूंगा, तू कर लियो। तुझे खेलते हुए देखना है, वही बोलो मेरे को खेलते हुए देखना है, मेरी फटती हुई देखनी है। मैं उसका वीडियो डालूंगा, लाइव पे नहीं खेलने वाला, मैं उसका वीडियो डालूंगा, मेरे को मरना नहीं है भाई। सीम्स द वे प्रिटी, ओके लिखा क्या है मैं तो वही पढ़ नहीं पा रहा। Seems that was pretty through for
Let's
tough
get
for
ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye.
चलेगा। चलो बाय, मैं चलता हूँ,
So
बाय
this is
एवरीवन,
goodbye?
बाय 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 अमित भाई, आज बहुत
If
जल्दी
you
जा
do
रहे हैं एग्जाम
encounter
के
any
लिए,
other
अच्छे से
trouble in
पढ़ो,
Fontaine, you're
सैटरडे को
always
तो
welcome
खत्म
to
हो जाएगा,
contact
फिर
us
अच्छे
as
से
soon as
बैठ
you
पाओगे
pursue
स्ट्रीम्स
us.
पे।
I'll give your request
एंड
the
या गुड लक
highest
फॉर योर
priority.
एग्जाम, पढ़ाई कर अच्छे से। लाइव पे जी फटती हुई देखनी है, तुमने देखा ना पॉपी प्ले टाइम में,
I'll see you again.
वो मैं
Father.
खेलूंगा लाइव स्ट्रीम पे 2 और 3 दोनों, बट ये नहीं। आयुष सिंह बाय, या बाय बाय अमित। इसके एग्जाम कब से चल रहे हैं आई डोंट नो, बट सैटरडे को खत्म हो जाएंगे। अमित थैंक्स, या आयुष भाई खत्म ही नहीं होते यार इसके एग्जाम, सॉरी इसकी जिंदगी में दुख खत्म नहीं होते अमित भाई के। ओके अभी कहाँ जाना है? मैं तो कुछ पढ़ा ही नहीं, बोला क्या इन लोगों ने? ओह फक, अच्छा इधर ट्रू एकदम, मैं कभी झूठ बोलता हूँ क्या? सत्य में भी जाते। चलो चिकन मिल गया मेरे को।
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Aranias might have been the last one.
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
आयुष भाई मैंने पढ़ा आपका वो मैसेज, मैं हंसूं या क्या बोलूं? Genshinhimpact is the biggest on this planet. अगर आप लोग मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम में फॉलो करते हो, मैंने इसी वर्ड का एक स्टोरी डाला था, बट जो भी है, अगर फॉलो नहीं करते तो फॉलो करो और मेरी स्टोरी देखो, समझ जाओगे। बट या Genshinhimpact इज द बिगेस्ट। भाई पर्सनल दुश्मनी है मियो के साथ आपकी, मैं समझ गया। यस आई एम हियरिंग वॉइसेस।
That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache. Vache.
वशेर क्या है वशेर?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotions. Things are getting
Huh? Hang on. Hyman can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
आयुष भाई
Traveler?
ओह या आयुष भाई ने देख लिया, आयुष भाई ने देख लिया। ओए ओ भाई वो कैरेक्टर मेरे को बहुत सही लगता है बॉयज में। इवनिंग, उसके बाद वाला नहीं बोलने वाला मैं। ओह ओशनॉइड, ये तो मॉन्स्टर्ट की उधर थी। मॉन्स्टर्ट या लीव है, आई डोंट नो। वेयर इज दिस?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache?
ना, आई एम नॉट।
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
आई एम अफ्रेड आई डोंट नो।
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
You were a boss fight.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Human.
Yes, that is
Human
what I
दिखाइए।
was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You lost your form.
I do not know how I came
By
to
the way,
know this either.
4 लाइक से अभी जल्दी से लाइक
I
मारते रहो
vaguely
जो भी
remember
नए हो
being
स्ट्रीम पे।
covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim. I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. And no matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting, I never knew how heavy it could be. No,
इसको
our
वशेर को ढूंढना
union
है।
no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
तो फिर क्यों बुला रही है?
The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember. Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth. Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety. I think I hear your companion.
सैड स्टोरी चल रही है
Time
इधर
for
अभी
you to go, I think.
दोनों प्रेमिक प्रेमिकाओं की ऑलराइट
Farewell then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
मैं वैसर को बोलूँगा डोंट वरी मैं बोलेगा बढ़िया सैड स्टोरी चल गई बीच में ओ भाई मैं इधर What the fuck? मैं तो इधर स्टोरी देख रहा था एक सैड स्टोरी फाइट कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो गई अचानक से दोनों के बीच में होगी सारे क्या पागल हो गए क्या
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand?
राइट हैंड ऑफ फरीना अच्छा हेल्प करने आई मुझे लगा एनिमी
Quick, now's our chance!
ओ भाई बैड एस नाइस ओ नाइस डू सिनेमैटिक चल गया अचानक से मैंने देखा भी नहीं मतलब कब स्टार्ट हो गया जो भी है इसलिए पाइमन बुला रही थी
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Kailas's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Chlorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not
तो नाविया के
consider
फादर ने
this.
बोला था कि नाविया का ख्याल रखने के लिए
What else do you know?
इसलिए
How did you
उसने
come to the
इसलिए उसने
conclusion that
पीछा
I'd be
किया
in grave
but still
danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
okay
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Chlorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
उसको पसंद नहीं है फॉलो करने का बट स्टिल हमको हेल्प किया उसने, so thank you for that.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If
I
we
believe as
tried,
well.
we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
What just happened? Who was that? What just happened?
Thank goodness! I thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and our gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Corin who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Thanks for the help.
Come now.
बट मेरे को इसलिए
You know
कुछ
that
पता नहीं
polite
चला,
talk.
अचानक से उन्होंने फाइट
That
करना
wasn't
स्टार्ट कर
really
दिया,
a
अटैक
farewell
जो भी
meal
है.
we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Nadia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
How?
Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
Oh, okay.
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Wait, do you mean
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
okay?
So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
तो फिर ये उसको होने वाला
Rosula
था.
is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
At least पाइमोन की वजह से बच गए.
Too. All we did was defend Liddy in court and help clear his name.
I am back. Miss me, but you did. Yeah.
Too, aren't we?
Back because of dinner break. अच्छा
You
चलो
did
तो
foil
फिर तो
a
सही
plan
है.
they were probably pretty proud of.
इसलिए आज
And
तू
almost
5
got
मिनट के
them
आगे
made in
चला
the
गया. Thank God अभी तेरा
Speaking of
dinner break
which,
हुआ.
Did anything strange happen when you drank the
By the
primordial sea
exam
water?
क्या है कल?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the
कौन से
traveler
subject का?
fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vashe again. Oh,
Vashe,
and this
yeah.
time Paimon
उस
said
fountain
it
के बारे में
too.
तो भूल गए.
But it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then? Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
हमको
That
तो यही
doesn't sound
बोला गया
like too
था.
much of a bad thing, to be honest.
New intel?
कल नहीं परसों है. अच्छा कल नहीं परसों है. तो फिर इतना क्यों पढ़ना है? थोड़ा रेस्ट तो ले ही सकता है. तो फिर परसों क्या एग्जाम है? कौन सा एग्जाम? Well, let's hear it, shall we? अच्छा चलो बोल देते हैं इनको. Falling to win of the missing a person ambassador wasn't it? Okay.
Oh,
वैसे दोनों ही सेम है. मैं क्यों इतना
is
सोच रहा हूँ?
important. Vashe, that name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been
We
threatened?
should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you.
Shilpi
This is
Goswami,
very
welcome to
important
stream.
information,
Shilpi, I
We
mean
will continue
Disha,
to investigate.
welcome to stream. Welcome. All right, partner. तो जो डिसॉल्व हो गई थी वो वाली लड़की, वही वो क्रिएचर बन गई है। बट वैश्य कौन है वो देखना है। ओ भाई देवश्री गोस्वामी दिया वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। दिया वेलकम। शिल्पी थैंक यू। अरे थैंक यू की क्या बात। Messing with us with all cause them.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
इसलिए मैंने तेरे को इंस्टाग्राम में वो लिंक भेजा था कि नहीं तू ज्वाइन कर सकती है, क्योंकि आज मैं ये वाला गेम खेल रहा हूँ, Genshin।
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Okay.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
By the way, जो भी स्ट्रीम में नए हो स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना and yeah, enjoy the stream। चलो एक अचीवमेंट मिल गया मेरे को, नाइस। Which achievement? नाइस, पास प्रिमोजेम्स, बहुत ही बड़ी बात। अभी कहाँ जाना है? ओके सामने ही है। नाइस, पहुंच गए।
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
हाँ कोई फॉलो तो कर ही सकता है, हर टाइम से कोई फॉलो करती है नाविया को।
Very good, but let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Yeah, let's continue. उससे पहले एक विश कर लेते हैं। मेरे को बहुत टाइम से चुल हो रही है कि मेरे को एक विश करना है एटलीस्ट। ओके 200 प्रीमियम से एक विश तो कर ही पाऊंगा। वेट मैं इससे पहले ये चेंज कर लेता हूँ। कैंसिल पाथ। मेरे को चाहिए एल्बेडो। ओके सो वी गोना विश फॉर आराधकीतो। मेरे को ये चाहिए। Hope I'll get Aradhakito. Any 5-star will be good. Any 5-star will be good. Any 5-star? No. No 4-star as well. Bad luck. हाँ यही होता है। अभी बहुत विश करना बाकी है मेरे को। नाइस। अभी नीचे, ओ भाई कितना लंबा है रास्ता। बहुत ही हेल्थ चला गया। ओफो चलो नाइस, पहुंच गए। ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं इधर? ओके अभी भी सीधा जाना। बहुत सारे लोग रहते हैं क्या इधर? मुझे लगा हम ही आए सिर्फ। ओह नाइस, पहुंच गए। बट उससे पहले टेलीपोर्टर ओपन कर लेते हैं। पहुंच गए।
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, then it does sound like it's worth it.
Yeah, sure.
To be honest, our financial situation was
उसको
a lot better
लोगों
back
से
when
ही
my
क्या
father
बोलते हैं
was in
सपोर्ट
charge
मिल
a
रहा है
few
तो और
years
क्या
ago.
चाहिए.
I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Okay, अभी जान पाएंगे इसके फादर कैसे मरे थे.
Yes. The same one
4
they
लोग
call
देख रहे हो, लाइक कर दो.
unfaithful
4 लोग देख रहे हैं क्या?
and
सारे लाइक मारो.
3 years ago, he was
Everyone
accused
like
of
the
murdering
stream
his own
and yeah,
friend.
enjoy. और कोई भी बातचीत करनी है you can do in the
To
chats.
defend his honor.
और चारों
Instead
लोग
of
जो
staying
देख रहे हो
quiet.
कैसे हो?
He
I want to
died
know.
in the duelist ring.
Disha and Dia, if you are here, क्या कर रहे हो? And yeah,
I do not
what you
believe
guys
my
doing?
father was a
And
murderer.
Amit,
I'm
तेरा
sure he
dinner
was
कब
seven.
होगा? सारे
At
बोलो,
the
बातचीत
time,
करो.
I believed
Chat
that
पे.
if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely,
बात भी करो,
he not
chat
only
rate भी
requested
बढ़ाओ,
the duel
and yeah,
himself,
like the stream.
but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
I am
3
good.
years
What
later,
about you, bro? I am
still
doing
don't
good
understand
after
why
watching
he
your
did
reels
it.
you sent me.
How could he protect
I mean,
his honor if he's
There are
dead?
some next level of reels.
If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
As to why.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
इसके father उसी वजह से मरे थे
That's
इसलिए.
right. I've also
Your
tried
father
to
was a
investigate
big
the murder
person,
my
Navya.
father was implicated in. But I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced?
Oh,
Framed?
yep. I will send
Even
more.
if he really did
Send,
kill his
send.
friend,
मेरे को भी अगर ऐसे
I
मिलेंगे मैं
must
send
get
करूँगा.
to the
Don't worry.
truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was
Bye.
still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
I guess so. For the sake of your family. You know, you quite are right.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all,
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so
Feel
much
free to
good
send
in
me.
life,
Sure.
yet all it
देखो,
took was
दिशा से
one
कुछ सीखो,
murder
शिल्पी
case
गोस्वामी से कुछ
to beat
सीखो.
out Callus the
चैट पे मैं बात कर रही है. And जो भी अभी लाइव स्ट्रीम पे बात करो.
Due to that incident, hence our strange.
I mean, you can ask anything, or you can just talk random things about.
If Callus was
Lol,
such a
XD.
good man, wouldn't people at least
Yeah,
be
I
aware
send
of
her
the
some
accusations
reels
he
as
was
well.
accused?
There's some next level.
No.
Doesn't make sense,
Perhaps
but yeah,
people just
looks
revel in
funny.
that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
That's true. अच्छे लोग जब बुरे बन जाते हैं सबको देखना पसंद होता है. प्यारे गोस्वामी, hi, welcome to stream. Welcome.
We have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen.
Welcome,
to him.
welcome. Like मार देना stream
But
को.
there is one other thing. Master Callus.
We have so many Goswami in the streams. Nice.
Was Ms. Cora.
And I know every one of them.
Oh.
So yeah, that's good.
Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was that. I guess I don't have to explain anything. No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you. Yes.
Yeah. That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
What choice?
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Hyman knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that includes that he intended to die.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right. Anyway,
मुझे नहीं लगता उसने मारा होगा.
I wanted to share
And
with
she is
you.
not the bad person, but Navia
It
thinks
sound like I was
that
just
she is the bad
complaining
person.
towards the end.
Yeah,
Thanks.
obviously.
You
इसका
two should
case
go and
complete
rest.
करना है हमको.
This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Hyman's feet.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
By the way, anyone here reading any new mangas or watching any new animes or manhwa as well? You can tell me. Because I'm finding some new manga or manhwa to read and animes to watch. Where I have to go, I don't know. Oh, okay, there. I have to go in front of the door. Hey.
Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or Master Callus's death, it all landed on Demoiselle's shoulders so suddenly. This won't do. I must become strong.
Watching an anime right now. Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries. Wait, let me search it. Oh yeah, I find it. It's an anime. Oh, it has only one season, I guess. How many? From Amazon Prime. For sure. How many episodes? Wait, I have to check. Episodes. Oh, 24 episodes. It will take some time. Trained from an early age of her father, Mao as a soul, as a servant. Oh, okay.
Everything's in place and they've taken the.
चलो ये देख सकते हैं, अच्छा है. 24 एक सीजन का ही कंप्लीट हो जाएगा, उतना लंबा भी नहीं है. Thank you Diya, thank you for the recommendation. As say anyone can recommend me any new animes or mangas.
Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or This won't do. I must become.
Okay, I understand, but why I can't go there? Oh, rest करना था मेरे को, मैं बात कर रहा था इसके साथ हर बार. Yep.
Hyman slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh?
By the way, is the anime as a sad ending or a good ending?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina di
From
Rosula's
watching the
place of
summary,
origin,
I guess
and
it
where we
could
have
be
our
sad
headquarters.
as well.
There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Hyman gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
I guess not.
I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But That does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late though?
No.
It's good so far. I'm only watching episode 7, so I don't really know. Okay. I have to check it as well then.
No matter how much they want
I'll
to.
start watching it
And that is the
and
archives
hope for the
kept
best.
by Chief
Nothing
Justice
goes bad.
Neuvillette.
You are right.
Those
If
were
she's
detailed files on all
if
the
she's
cases
waiting,
in
it might
recent
be
years
sad.
at
Yeah,
Cat.
if she's watching, it might be sad. That's why I asked.
Is one of the young women who went
But yeah.
missing recently. We should be able to find some related information there.
It will be a new experience for me because I don't watch many animes like this.
Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we? Aren't you coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
I guess she's not tired, but she will do something
it's
else.
Nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
आ रही है हमारे साथ. You don't have to delete these other messages. Fine. मैं खुद ही इतने मिस्टेक्स करता हूँ टाइपिंग के टाइम पे हो जाता है. That's fine. Okay, बुक से कुछ मिला क्या? Wait. I got something. What I got? Oh, commissions. Nice. We got the commissions. But what is the book for? Okay. मेरे पास प्रीमोजेम्स कितने हैं अभी? अरे प्रीमोजेम्स देखने हैं मेरे को 85. Still can't wish. But चलो 20 प्रीमोजेम्स लेके आते हैं. भाई मैप कितना बड़ा हो गया, अभी पूरा जूम आउट करना पड़ता है जाने के लिए. पहले इतना छोटा मैप था, अभी बड़ा हो गया. Yeah, dude, don't delete them. Yeah, it's fine. Cause I know what you wanted to type.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Claim daily
Thank you for
commissions.
completing today's.
चलो 20 मिल गए, 20 प्रीमोजेम्स. Oh, okay. ये मेरे को कंप्लीट करना है, फिर मैं इवेंट कर पाऊंगा. ओ भाई, ये मेरे को ये अनलॉक करना है. आई स्टिल डिडंट अनलॉक देम, बट कोई ना. पता है, पर फिर भी डिलीट किया. कोई ना. बाय द वे, खाना वाना हो गया सबका? आई मीन टिफिन वाइज. डिनर तो टाइम है सबका, शाम का खाना. मेरा तो कॉफी और ये नमकीन चल रहा है और कुछ एक्स्ट्रा नहीं, क्योंकि मैं हाथ से नहीं खा पाऊंगा.
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Now there will be a cute character.
This place
You guys
does
can
look
see.
pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are
Nope,
really
not it.
secure.
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline too.
Cute, but I don't know.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
Yeah, go outside.
What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Oh, you remember? That's good.
You
Navia
must
is so
be
pretty,
Linny's
yeah.
Attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Navia is badass as
We're
well.
here today to
She
report
fought
and archive some
a
information on
fight
our follow-up
before you
case.
came.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
true.
Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thank you. Thank you, Silen.
Thanks so much.
I guess that I pronounced correctly. Silen. Okay. इधर कोई चेस्ट नहीं है ना? और एक बुक मिल गई, नाइस. अचीवमेंट के लिए काम आएगा. Knock the door.
Please come in.
Thank you, sir. New Vlith. See this character, New Vlith. He also look good. Oh.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad
If
at us?
polite has a face.
We're looking for
New
a man
Vlith is so
called
polite.
Vashi. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial
Oh,
disappearances case.
दिया भी मुझे पे मुझे
Find him.
चाहिए.
We may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
It looks like his hairstyle, like a sea dragon.
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk to?
He's really easy to talk. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
तो वो है कौन? नाम चेंज किया गया उसने. So we are back to square one.
Traveler? What if it was really just
Yes,
a dream?
handsome and calming. Yeah.
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
The water characters are like just like him. I have Ayato. He is also like him. Calm and yeah, polite.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
Yeah.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console
I guess my
me,
face cam is
extend your
hiding his
sympathy,
face, but yeah.
or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and
कोई
hated
reason
by
होगा,
all?
but yeah.
Everything
I guess
was hanging
कोई
on
तो
his
reason
neck
होगा
at that
New
moment.
Vlith के पास.
Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many
She
things
said
I
because of
never
her
got to
father's.
tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
सच में रो दी.
Miss Navia.
क्या ही बोल
And
सकते
my
हैं.
father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, traveler in Paimon.
सब देख रहा हूँ मैं। हाँ देखो देखो सब देखो। देखो कुत्ते भौंकना स्टार्ट कर दिए। आयुष भाई मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा। ओ भाई बढ़िया। उसकी फादर मर गई, so yeah, she is really sad right now.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
And it is because of Newslet, I guess.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah.
We are
he was
getting
outside.
something.
It was uncovered
किसे
in
कह
the
रहा है?
rain.
अरे किसी को कुछ नहीं कह रहा सर।
Why?
किसी को कुछ नहीं कह
Do you think
रहा।
the rain could have affected the
आगे वाली
pregnancy?
लड़की स्मैश है।
That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that.
Obviously तो तीनों में से एक ही
Couldn't
लड़की
find
है
anything of
जिसको तू
value.
स्मैश कर सकता है, और एक लौंडा है और एक नहीं। But there was something you didn't know at that time. What?
Wait. You
I
don't
guess
mean-
most of the girls you see here is your the fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain?
इसमें से लड़का कोई
If that's what had happened,
YOLO
no one would have
YOLO
believed
hair,
your dad, even
short
if he
hair.
explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I
मना कर
found
दे
a
भाई।
true genius for a partner. You're
कह दे कि ये
completely
झूठ है।
right. How did I know
अगर झूठ
this
होता
was
तो सही होता,
earlier?
बट ये लौंडा है।
All right.
ये नहीं,
Let's go to
जो
Poisson.
हाँ
With this
जो
new
ये
lady
ब्राउन
in
कलर
mind,
के ड्रेस
we'll get
पहना
to the
हुआ है।
bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make
This
progress
one.
for sure this time.
He's a boy. He's
Do
a
you
boy.
want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Right now, I guess. Now.
Great. Let's go then.
इसलिए this game is the best. Oh man. इसलिए stay focused. Stay focused. ओ भाई मैं गिरने वाला था अभी। Shit. Okay, नीचे जाना है। ये लड़के होता तो इसे भी स्मैश। हाँ आप तो सबको ही स्मैश करना चाहते हो सर। नाइस। चलो टेलीपोर्टर अभी इधर अनलॉक कर लेते हैं पहले। आयुष भाई गिविंग नो मर्सी टू एनीवन।
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
Who knows?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship,
वैसे
it's
लड़के
actually
में भी
Spinelli Rosula's headquarters.
नेवर माइंड।
My father was
अच्छा
the
हुआ
one who
रुक
asked
गया,
it to be
अच्छा हुआ
built
रुक
like
गया।
this. Perhaps our taste in
भाई
exterior
साहब
design
आप
is
कुछ
the
अलग
only thing
फीलिंग
we
पे चल रहे हो।
occasionally
थोड़ा
have in
थोड़ा
common.
थोड़ा रोक
A
के रखो अपने
gigantic
को।
and glamorous ship embodies discovery,
आप लड़का लड़की में भी
opportunity,
भेदभाव नहीं कर रहे।
ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I am starting to get where you like it. Yeah.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina
लड़की
Di
लग-
Rosula had glorious past.
कर लो आप फिर
I
स्मैश।
was confused
मैं
by
थोड़ी ना
it
कुछ
because
बोल रहा
it's
हूँ।
such
कर
a
लो।
history with
देवाश्री।
But
Yeah.
now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all.
मैं तो वो
It's our main
उड़ती
base,
लड़की।
our home.
भाई उसका छोड़ दो आप, कैंसिल हो जाएगा। इसको छोड़ो। बढ़िया। करो भाई आयुष भाई आप तो वही फुल। आप ही तो हो डाउन इधर के, आप कर सकते हो। आयुष भाई के आगे कोई बोल सकता है क्या? ओके मैं उधर जाऊं कैसे? दैट्स द मेन थिंग। रास्ता है क्या उधर तक? अच्छा अच्छा है। मुझे लग रहा था मैं जा नहीं पाऊंगा। Okay, here is the cat. Both cats. अभी गिरने वाला था मैं। मैं जाता वॉमिट करने जा कर क्या? कर गया वॉमिट कर गया। वो भाई जैसे बात है कि मेरे को भी करना पड़ेगा। क्या कुछ है क्या इधर? I got a sound. ओके चलो बाद में चेक करेंगे, पहले बात कर लेते हैं स्टोरी पे। आज के लिए ज्यादा गेंशिन देख रहा हूँ। देख लो नेक्स्ट दिन और ज्यादा देखना, तो आज वाला कम लगेगा। लेकिन मैं गेंशिन देख क्यों रहा हूँ? क्योंकि मैं खेल रहा हूँ, इसीलिए आप देख रहे हो। मैं आई एम प्लेइंग।
You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really
अगली
important.
बार तो कैंसर से मर
You
जाऊंगा।
see, what if my
मर
father's
जाओ।
case had something to do with water from the primordial
मेरे को इनवाइट
sea?
करना।
You still remember, right, Balus?
बिरयानी खाने
On that night, it was raining.
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could the mastermind be the same person? हो सकता है, but I don't think.
What happened before?
अभी तो केस सिर्फ स्टार्ट हुआ है, एंड तक पहुंचने में
Many
बहुत टाइम
years
लगेगा।
ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant
मैं
hallucinations.
तो जानता ही था।
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial
तो
water
चाहता है मैं
could
मर
be
जाऊँ।
used to
अरे
produce some kind of potion?
बहुत टाइम से बिरयानी नहीं खा पा रहा, तो मैंने सोचा
Considering
क्यों
what
ना
we know now,
डू लाइक
it's
दिस
almost certain
एंड मेरे
that
को
synth
बिरयानी
was
मिल
created
जाएगी।
using water from the primordial
और तू
sea.
आके
If you drink synth for an extended amount of time,
और तू
you'll
आके
suffer many side
स्मैश
effects,
कर सके।
such
नहीं
as
भाई आप
losing
करो
the
आप
ability
करो,
to
मेरे को नहीं
focus
करना, आप
or
करो सर।
control your emotions.
ओ भाई
And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
ओ भाई 5 लोग सब एक साथ देख रहे हैं, लाइक कर देना जो भी स्ट्रीम पे नए हैं। ये वाली फाइट हुई थी इधर।
Threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, the boss became determined to
This
find
game.
the mastermind
ओ
behind the
भाई
safe
फुल
operation.
गुस्से में आयुष भाई।
Put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning.
देख एटलीस्ट मैं इस गेम खेल रहा हूँ, इस गेम की वजह से तेरा गुस्सा तो निकल रहा है चैट पे, तेरा
All of
गुस्सा
them
अंदर से
only
निकल
sold
जा
the
रहा है।
stuff and weren't privy
प्लीज
to the rest
देख
of the
मैं तेरे लिए गेम
operation.
खेल रहा हूँ।
Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers and
भाई मेरे को ये गेम
and
बिल्कुल नहीं
cultivate personal
पसंद, फिर भी
relationships
देख।
with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his
देख रहा हूँ भाई,
countryside
वही
estate.
देखो, देखते देखते
Friends
मजा
met
आ
up and
सकता है,
exchanged
और अगर मजा
information
नहीं
with
आया
Jacques
कोई
over
ना,
some food.
सबको स्मैश स्मैश बोलते रहना।
We heard 2 gunshots
मेरा
from the
वेट आधा
courtyard.
हो गया।
We raced to the scene and found my father.
सही है, बल्कि लोगों को ये वाला गेम भेजो,
And Jacques
आधा हो
was
जाएगा वेट।
already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely.
हो सकता है।
It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now.
इतना निकल गया कि वेट ही आधा हो
We
गया।
all just thought they were some costumes
मेरा कान
that
और
Jacques
आँख
used
से
to
खून
disguise
निकल जा रहा
himself
है।
at the banquet. But
इतना निकल गया कि
considering
वेट ही
it
आधा हो
now,
गया, सही है।
it's almost
अबे
certain
तुम्हारे
that they belong to a third person at the
इतना तो
scene.
खून होता ही नहीं है, ज्यादा तो
One
वाटर
extra
रहता है।
person will
वही ना।
also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
और 1-2 घंटा देखो मर ही जाओगे। May your father got into an argument with the Jacques, but it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my
पहले से
intuition
किसी को
tells me
blame नहीं
that
करेंगे,
we're
but
on the
हाँ,
right
वही।
track to figuring it all
अभी भी
out.
ढूंढना है किसने इसके फादर को मारा।
I'm finally headed towards the truth.
उसी का वेट कर रहा हूँ। हाँ करते रहो, मर ही जाओगे आज।
Infinitely
की
remorseful.
हाल चाल हो रहा है? वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम कैलिब्रस, वेलकम वेलकम। नो टाइम बाद कैलिब्रस भाई वेलकम।
I think
आ जाए
this
कैलिब्रस
third
भाई हमारे।
person is probably the key
अमित
to
तो
the
गया
full
पढ़ने।
truth. On
और
that
अभी
note, however,
फाइनली क्रिश और कैलिब्रस दोनों बहुत टाइम बाद आए
Please you, demoiselle, as you're in your
क्रिश कहाँ
father's
है?
butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel.
Why
They
are
are extremely
तू
difficult
बोलता
to
रहे
deal with, and Boss
मैं
has
पढ़ूंगा
already
ही
lost his life trying
Justice
to bring them
over.
to justice.
Yeah.
Even though Spina de Rosula is lost.
We नहीं, why are you still here? Just to support. सबको मजा आएगा, तेरे को ही नहीं आएगा. कल तो मेरा भी एग्जाम है, but भरता कौन है यार?
There is no need to
Backbenchers.
follow your father's plan. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I
हम
not the
केस से नहीं जा
closest
सकते.
person to him?
जो भी है.
And yet I was the one
कैसे नहीं
most
पड़ेगा
kept
भाई,
involved.
DM कर दूंगा.
What was the point of
ओ
him
भाई.
dying without sharing any
आयुष
of the
भाई
secrets
आपको
he
पढ़ने
knew?
को बोल रहे हैं. भाई
Did he
कैलिब्रस
manage
भाई.
to protect anything
कैसे नहीं पड़ेगा?
in the end? Synth
थोड़ा पढ़ लो
is
भाई.
still here.
ओ भाई.
Callous the unfaithful
हमको पढ़ने की
is
जरूरत ही
his
नहीं है.
epithet.
चिट रहते थे, चिट से पढ़ लेते थे.
Rosula is
मैं
barely getting
मन
by.
नहीं यार पढ़ने का. अरे
Nothing
होता है
has
होता है.
changed.
कोई ना,
Did
चिट
he
से है ना
think
रेडी.
I'd just
उससे पढ़
accept his
लेना.
meaningless death
एग्जाम में
and
और
live
उधर ही
out
लिख
my
लेना.
life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that, ever. Not
ऐसे
since
होके
that
पढ़ाए.
day, and certainly not
ओ
now.
भाई.
I want
तू
to
अभी
find
फुल
the
अरविंद भाई की
real
तरह
answer
बोल रहा
for
है. नहीं करेगा
everyone's
पढ़ाई,
sake.
नहीं करेगा.
For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
कहाँ है जोश?
So you do
पास
know
तो मैं
something
हुई
else,
यार,
Luce.
इसलिए नहीं
Yes,
नहीं हो
I
रही
do.
पढ़ाई. पाइमन तो
In
अच्छा है
fact,
देखने
even
में.
before that banquet,
भाई आयुष भाई,
I
मैं
knew
खुद
the
बोल रहा
connection
हूँ.
between
तुम मेरे कान से
Sydney's
खून निकाल
serial
दोगे.
disappearances case.
ओ भाई.
But what drove
इतना भी मत
all
जाओ
the
भाई.
tensions to the boiling point was
हाँ,
the
नाविया तक
revelation that
रहो.
you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
और कैलिब्रस पास तो हो ही जाएगा, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है. कैलिब्रस के पास बहुत सारे रास्ते हैं पास होने के लिए.
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed.
तेरा भी
with
क्या
a-
बोलते सॉरी अभी
The
तो कल एग्जाम
doctors
नहीं,
told
सैटरडे
him
में.
that he had
तेरा एग्जाम कब खत्म होने वाला
no
है?
more than 5 years
सैटरडे को या
left.
फिर बाद में?
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict.
8 लाइक्स हो गए स्ट्रीम पे. ऐसे ही लाइक मारते रहो स्ट्रीम पे. जो भी नया है स्ट्रीम पे. कितनी बार मैंने
Knowing all
बोल
of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
Okay.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight?
भाई एकदम से
He
चेंज
might
हो
have
गया
set up
टोन
everything
इसका.
precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, He rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to is that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Okay.
The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson. The boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
हो सकता है मुझे इसके ऊपर ज़्यादा शक लग रहा है.
All people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit.
Is he trustworthy? Yeah. Melis is trustworthy. इसके बॉस के टाइम से काम करता था, अभी इसके बेटी के साथ. He and the other guy. I think they are trustworthy, but don't know. They can be involved as well.
And end this case once and for all.
Okay, Callus case records. एटलीस्ट मेलिस की वजह से 3 लोगों के बारे में पता चला कि उन तीनों में से देखना है. बट ये अदीशा ने सही बोला, मेलिस भी हो सकता है. बट स्टिल नाउ ही इज वेरी ट्रस्टवर्दी फॉर नाविया. ओके, तो अभी जाना किधर है? इधर. ओके, इधर है डायरी.
That people could really
water from the primordial sea.
Who would have imagined that people could really turn into? Here we go again, trying to crack an impossible.
Callus case records. Oh, और भी 2 हैं. Okay. Okay.
It is settled then.
DXT, hello DXT, welcome to the stream, DXT. I guess, yeah, that's the name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for arranging, okay? अभी I guess तुम तीनों से बात करनी पड़ेगी.
Do you need anything from us?
Okay, ये गुस्से में.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
If it's about that, there's no need to apologize.
चलो.
After my husband died, Spina
Anime देखते हो? Yep.
sent us a
Anime
lot of
देखता हूँ मैं.
support. I understood your
बहुत टाइम से.
apology to be genuine.
But
चलो इसकी मॉम at least
things
समझदार
nothing
है.
compared to
But
the loss of
obviously
Jacques.
इसकी बेटी नहीं समझ रही. इसलिए गुस्सा है.
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to
She is
face it,
pissed.
because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Oh,
Would you mind sharing it with me?
already answer मिल
I
गए.
really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through.
Guys, 9 lakhs हो गए stream पे और एक like कर देना जो देख रहे हो. अगर नहीं किया हो तो 10 likes हो जाएंगे. By the DXT, what's your favorite anime? I guess you also watch anime.
Providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly.
One Piece,
But
oh,
Papa did
One
tell me
Piece.
that I should
बहुत ही
never
लंबा है
be
यार.
ungrateful.
Before he left that day,
मैंने आधा देखते हुए फिर मैंने छोड़ा था क्योंकि चल ही रहा था
it was
फिर
only
मैंने
later
दूसरे
that
एनीमे
I
पे फिर चला गया
realized
था.
it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait, does that mean?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
Okay.
Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of us.
Interesting भी है हाँ. वो तो है obviously. बहुत ही interesting है मजेदार भी.
Fired the shot that killed my husband. It was likely in.
मेरा favorite है उसपे सांजी.
It is impossible for me to hate
The cook.
for what he had done.
Sanji. And
Mama, why
who's
is
your favorite
Papa
character in
still
One
the
Piece?
bad guy
And other than One
if he did
Piece,
the right
any
thing?
anime you watch or
Hope
manga you
always
read?
wanted to be a good man. So why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as
मैं
they
तो
seem.
sorry बोलने आया था इसकी मम्मी
You
खुद
still
sorry
feel
बोल
like
रही.
your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man.
Yep.
The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you.
चलो धीरे धीरे केस के और पास जा रहे
Your
हैं.
personality is quite different from your father's. Your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
चलो ये सुन के नावियों को बहुत खुशी मिलेगी. Testimony from Jacko's family. Jacko's family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense or was there more to the incident? We have to find out.
I'll leave my husband's case to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Spina. And Miss Spina's friend.
Miss Pina's friend.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
Okay, पास में ही है.
Raj should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city. I'll get myself together on the way, so please don't worry.
Okay. First suspect.
Greetings, boss.
Florent.
How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
2 gunshots.
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. about the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
Possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts?
उसका पापा भी मतलब नाविया के फादर भी कुछ छुपा रहे
in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything, once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then, I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss.
So we got
And
some
if I may
details.
just say one more
2
thing.
gunshots, but there was no gun.
Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise
Spidey, hello
through the
buddy,
ranks of
account
Spina
review
to
कर रहे हैं
Rashida.
क्या? अभी तो स्टोरी पे
Live
हूँ.
the life
आर्कन
I
क्विज
lead
चल रहा है.
today.
I guess बीच में
No
मैं रोक
matter
नहीं
what
सकता.
others might
But yeah,
say,
अगर मैं रोक सकता
he'll
हूँ तो I
always
can
be the
definitely
man I
review your
respect
account.
the most.
And yeah, be jealous.
And he'll always be my boss.
Cause obviously
Don't
account बहुत
worry.
सही होगा.
I will definitely find the truth.
What's your AR by the way?
You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Okay, so we got some details, information regarding Florent. All right, I will wait. Thank you. मैं देखता हूँ अगर मैं pause कर सकता हूँ. I will. Florent, the advisor to Spina di Rosula. I am yet okay. I finally some friend I can review his account. Spina di Rosula colors, kindness. He was also present when he went out. Okay. 854. Okay. Let me check your account then. We are reviewing a friend's account. 854. Okay. Just giving it so you can do it later. Just giving. Oh, don't worry. I can do it now. Right now. 7 to 9. Thank God I can pause pause the thing. 7 to 9. 450. Okay. I knew it. AR 10 मेरे को बंदा क्यों दिखाना चाहेगा? बंदे के पास होगा क्या 4-star characters? Oh man, now I'll be jealous. 1117 achievements, bro. I don't have to look your account anymore. You have 1000 achievements. Spy Levels is still fine, but 1000 achievements, man. Achievements are the biggest flex. Yeah, that's the thing. 1000 achievements. I didn't saw any account that have 1000 achievements. Man, what name card you have? Ganyu. Okay. Kaya. That's also biggest flex, man. You have Kaya C6. Oh, sorry. Why Kaya not? You have the friendship level of Kaya. Sorry. Shincho, Neuvillette. Okay. Some nice cards. I have some bad cards. Shiro's Moments. Wow, you are now doing account reviews. No, I am playing Archon quiz, but yeah, doing some account review in the meantime. But yeah, let's check this Neuvillette. Oh man, I'll be surprised. 35,000 health. Nice. Okay. Oh, you don't have any constellation, thank God. You accidentally sent friend request, so don't worry. I won't accept if you don't want me to. You can defeat any boss if I want. If I sent a friend request, you can accept. It was not a mistake, it was a trick. So you think it's a mistake. But yeah, you have Furina 43,000 health, I mean, man. I have a Furina, but it's not even 20,000 health. Okay, let's check. 72,000 crit rate. What? 2,000 and 72% crit rate. 216 crit damage. Oh man. Oh, ignore Shao accidentally removed his artifact. Now I will review your Shao. That's a good thing. 22,000 health, 1,000 A. Still good. 84 crit rate, 200 crit damage. Brother, why you lying, man? Why you lying? Staff of Homa, nice. Raiden, I want Raiden, but yeah, let's see. Okay, you got the fishing bow. 18,000 health, okay, that's not a big health. 49, 155, that's good. 274 energy recharge, oh man, that's great. His flower is changed, oh okay. His actual ratio is 81 to 16 and 2 and 10, okay. Still, the Shao is better if you're not using the correct artifacts. 53, 172, why you have so many good artifacts? I can't find any, one good. How you have so many good artifacts? You have good luck, man. You have some good lucks. So good luck. I can't have one good artifact and you have so many. Check Naida, sands the... Oh. मैं तो भाई मैं बोलना ही बंद कर दूंगा अभी. Okay. Sant is like pretty bad, but Goblet carries it. Okay. 46 dendro damage with rate and damage. Crit rate also nice. 30. Okay. All have damage and crit rate. This one doesn't have anything. But yeah, this one has some nice crit damage and crit rate with the dendro damage. Man, you have some nice account. Do you still find F1 in the game? Because you just like too powerful for the bosses. Man, खेलने में क्या मजा ही आया होगा. बॉस आ रहे एक शॉट में स्लैश खत्म बॉस. Oh man. Nice ratio, nice everything. You can improve your rate, I can say that. If you got the weapon and everything. But yeah, you can improve your rate. And other than that, you're too powerful. That coverage is 47 or 48. See, I don't remember, but yeah, I saw it. Whenever I review an account, it's like too powerful. Okay, let's go there. There are more suspects. Also, thank you for showing your account, man. It's an honor to seeing your account. Oh man, okay, where I have to go? Still no luck. Yeah, I need to improve Raiden, but emblem pieces luck are trash. I have been farming for a year now. Still, you have some good artifacts, good characters, good weapons. So yeah, still no luck. You'll find it, don't worry. At least you have better luck than us. Thanks for the review, man. Thanks for the... oh boy, thanks for showing your account. And made me jealous. Now I have to farm more so I can get Raiden.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you make...
By the Spidey, if you're enjoying the stream, like the stream and yeah, you can subscribe as well.
So you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay.
आप कब से खेल रहे हो? मैं बहुत टाइम पहले से, बट मैंने बीच में छोड़ दिया था क्योंकि स्टोरी पे और कुछ था नहीं था और अभी मैं I guess एक साल बाद खेल रहा हूँ.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that?
2 साल हो गए होंगे.
Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean,
after Sumeru I stopped.
Really up to me.
Then I played after a long time.
Enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
I have liked and subbed, so I'll come back later and you can always ask me for any character info if you want. Thanks. I need that. And if I need any help from the bosses, I can ask you. I hope you can help me.
Easy but high-paying job in the city.
Also, thank you for subscribing. That means a lot.
Are these two friends of yours? You here for some formal business?
Ah, yes. These two are my partners.
Yeah.
What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate
always
the
there to
details
help
of my
people,
father's
yeah.
case.
Ah, I get it.
Yeah,
You think
who's
there
your
might be
main? I
more
mean,
to the
who's
case now
who
that
you use
know
more?
people
Newlet
get dissolved into water, right?
or some other
I
characters?
was also flabbergasted.
Just like I use Ayato and Shao.
If you
Ayato
want
and
to go to
Ayato
the
more.
original
Yeah.
files from your
Sure.
father's case, I can help you look for them.
आपको YouTube?
That'd be
Wow.
much appreciated.
You
Thank
you can say from
Actually,
December.
I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course.
2023
Without
December.
them,
Because
couldn't
I
possibly
also
handle
stopped doing
something
YouTube
like
after because of some
Why do you
reasons.
ask?
But yeah,
We
then I started
definitely
doing
can't
it
use them
regularly.
to forcefully get more evidence.
Yeah,
from
my
your
next
father's case.
my new way is
See,
solo
just
explore,
recently,
so yeah,
we
but
were
my
attacked
next
by
main
a
is
horde
gonna
of
be
unnumbered Gardamex in the
a
sea.
religion. Okay.
So, if you hypothetically
My
wanted
main
to
is
do
Ayato,
something against
cause
me,
yeah, I got him
all you
really
would need
early.
to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers
why.
and send them after me.
I guess also your
Then
story
you
is
think too highly of my abilities.
you have nothing to play
is
in the
very
story
different
because you
from
already finished it.
controlling them. If I had to make an analogy,
Been
when you
saving
order
for a
dish,
few
the
months now.
chef will
Oh.
make it for you.
How many Primo
You
Gems?
can ask the chef
How
to
many
cook,
Primo Gems?
but not to massage your
Did
shoulders
you do the
or
Abyss?
carry your baggage.
Nah.
If you try to make unreasonable demands,
I just started
the chef
playing
will
from the
just
previous
figure out
stream,
your mind
Genshin.
and ignore you completely.
I just did one
Same
floor.
goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a
Yeah,
secret.
because I guess you already played the whole story.
Those
And
men
you're
are
waiting for a
definitely
next
private
update for the
units.
next story, right?
They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you
क्योंकि मेरे
mention
को तो ये
it,
बहुत स्टोरी बाकी है मैं अभी सिर्फ खेलने बैठा हूँ
would definitely
और
be
नाविया का
profitable
केस चल रहा
enough to
है
afford this.
makes sense
Then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
okay मेरे को इसके ऊपर शक था ये बंदा बच गया
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation.
I have everything
I'll be staying in
100%
the city
explored,
for a
all
little
quests and
while, so
hangouts done, and
just come find me if you need
70
any
achievements
support from the
remaining to
guards.
complete all. You are the boss fight. Genshin should make you the boss fight. Man, you are too powerful. Ah, nice. Well, in the meantime, you can do this. I hope you get it. But yeah, nice man. You are doing good. Just remaining 70 achievements, then you will be done. Okay, where I have to go?
Take flight!
मैं ऐसे ही जा सकता हूँ जंप करके मेरे को लिफ्ट बुलाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है Okay, going the wrong side. Oh fuck! Okay. मैं चैट पढ़ने जा रहा था मैं अभी मरता चैट पढ़ते हुए Damn bro, you giving the side eye makes me nervous. As if you're doing interview and asking me questions. Yeah. Oh man, now I am nervous. How much time it will take me to do everything? 100%. Where I have to go? Okay. She'll be.
Hello.
Oh, man.
How may I help you?
By the
I'm here
way,
to
you
see
play
my
in PC,
son.
right?
Could you please let him know?
Or
You can just say Navia's
some
looking for him.
PC or mobile? Yeah.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
मोबाइल पे तो चलेगा भी नहीं मेरा तो चलता ही नहीं बहुत हीट हो जाता है डिवाइस
Navia, hello. Sorry to...
Take your time and enjoy, yeah. That's the
Not
main
as
thing.
young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Well, I don't
It's
remember
all
doing
right,
everything.
Uncle
I'm
Marcel.
just
There's
In
no
just
need
few
to
days,
stress.
yeah. Now I'm
I
a mobile
just
player.
wanted to
Oh,
talk to you briefly about what
you have
happened
such
in the opera
powerful
house.
mobile then.
I'm sure you saw everything
कौन
too,
सा फोन?
right?
Yes.
मैं तो आईफोन
I've never seen
में क्या था
anything so
इसलिए चल जाता है, नहीं तो मेरा जो पिछला वाला OnePlus का डिवाइस था
You
चलता
went
था
to the
but
house
there was
too?
lag.
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also
I
witnessed
play
your marvelous
Genshin,
sleuthing work.
Honkai, BGMI,
To
the
beat
Warzone
Hydro
that came
Archon
today,
on
a
their
few
own
more
game,
games.
their own turf.
I
I can
installed
only imagine
Warzone.
everyone in Fontaine
It was good.
discussing your exploits over a
I
few
don't play
glasses
mobile
of
games,
wine.
but Call of Duty Warzone was good. I will play sometimes. Samsung phone and it's lag free.
Apologies.
I guess you have the
It's just how
high one,
Fontaine
higher end
is
one.
as a nation. Everyone loves drama and
Nice.
theatrics.
I'm just thinking how much time you have.
You've
You
also
play
noticed that
Honkai,
other thing, right? The fact that
Genshin.
humans can
I should
dissolve in
suggest you
water?
should play Star Rail.
Yes.
Star
I was
Rail.
reminded
Play
of
Star
your
Rail.
father's case right away.
It will take you 24 hours to play every game.
now.
Yes, maybe.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has
Warzone भी
already
बहुत ही
begun
बड़ा
to
गेम है,
act.
but मैंने wish list करके रखा था, तो
What
मेरे
makes
को
you say that?
मैंने जब देखा कल
We
ही
were
आया था.
attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamax, and there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit.
I actually installed Honkai just because I don't have anything.
Alas,
Oh yeah.
It seems things are
ये भी
heating up.
सही है. Genshin में कुछ करने का ही
Peace
नहीं है,
that
क्या
Callus
करें?
sought so
जब तक
dearly
अपडेट नहीं आ रहा,
seemed
Honkai
to
खेलो.
of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven.
Oh.
If you're scared, you can always
Very
return.
started. Oh, okay.
If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there,
एक और गेम था ना?
Confrérie of
एक और गेम था.
Tabriere will
मैं नाम
use
भूल
its
गया
funds
उसका.
to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank
Star
you,
Rail था.
Uncle Marcel.
Genshin था और एक
I
गेम था, मैं नाम
don't
भूल रहा
intend
हूँ
to go
उसका.
into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry.
Honkai
Maybe
Impact
it's
3D,
catching
Honkai
up
Impact
with me.
3D.
So it'll take me a
मैंने
while
देखा था
to
वो
recall
Epic
my
Games में.
memory.
Honkai Impact 3D. I
The
didn't play
Confrérie
any of
was
them, but
responsible
yeah.
for that banquet.
Those are the
So I
3
was out and
games.
about the whole time, making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot. And the
I'll
rest
play
was history.
Wuthering Waves as well when it. हाँ मैंने उसका
Oh,
देखा है,
it's
मैंने उसका
okay.
देखा है.
No need to
Wuthering
push
Waves
yourself.
का.
We'll ask
I don't know
around
if I will
some.
play it
See
or
if there
not,
are
but
any
yeah, if it
valuable
looks
clues
good and
elsewhere.
works well,
Sounds good. Just
I will
let me
play
know
it.
if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
मेरे को पहले देखना है इसका स्टोरी कब खत्म होने वाला है. लोग तो बोले 27 को 2027 को. Okay, I can read this thing. Marshall is the leader of the Confrérie of Cavalry and was the organizer of the banquet years prior. The Confrérie and the Spina di Rosula have
sure
always
I've
maintained
forgotten
close
something.
working relationship.
Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to
He's
fetch
willing
it.
to defend Nami. Ah, okay.
As soon as I remember.
चलो एक सपोर्टर मिला हमको. नाइस. अभी जाना किधर है? टाइम. ओके ऊपर. Actually Genshin gave 3 wishes for 3rd year anniversary and Star Rail giving. हाँ मैंने देखा है भाई Genshin के ऊपर जो चल रहे हैं बंदे. ट्विटर पे मतलब मैंने देखा था. मैं यूज नहीं करता, यूट्यूब पे देखा था कि ट्विटर ऊपर चल पड़े बंदे. भाई इस गेम में वो उनका कोई फोकस ही नहीं है.
All 3 suspects.
उधर कितने सारे विशेस आते. फ्री 5 स्टार भी दिए उन लोगों ने.
None of them sounded particularly
Yeah, Wuthering Waves
suspicious.
have pretty good physics. Ah, yeah. Well, that thing, good physics, right? I have to download Wuthering Waves then.
I suppose
Leave
that's to be
Genshin, play
expected,
Wuthering
though.
Waves
If a
when it
single
comes out.
conversation's all
About
that's needed
3
to
million
find them
people
out,
unfollowed
then my
Genshin just
father
for
wouldn't
3
have
wishes.
needed to investigate the case for so many years.
क्या ही बोले उनको.
Anyway, even though we didn't make a
इतने
breakthrough,
सारे
let's
criticism
still
मिलने के
recall
बाद
what
भी
we
वो
were
लोग.
able to find.
Here is your 3 wishes. Take it.
Where should we start?
Jack was
Oh,
smart.
you're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
बाय द वे चैनल के मतलब लाइव स्ट्रीम के डिस्क्रिप्शन पे मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड का लिंक है, इंस्टाग्राम भी है, इंस्टाग्राम फॉलो करने का आपका जो अगर मन है तो कर सकते हो, बट यू कैन जॉइन इन माय डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर एंड या टॉक अबाउट गेंशिन एंड अदर स्टफ्स एज वेल, एनिमे, गेंशिन, एनीथिंग. If I was Zakwas, I wouldn't have fired a shot at him.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety? I guess the next one.
Oh, that's a good point. Jack probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father. Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
Okay.
Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Florent, Thierry, Marshall. मेरे को थियरी के ऊपर था. Florent, I guess.
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance
The
of
pen
learning about
must
his
have
dealings
some
with
wrong
Jacques.
spellings.
But as being a
जिसने लिखा है.
advisor, his work
Oh, भाई,
mostly
जिसने
deals with
लिखा है, अलग.
personnel and security.
But
So
I guess you
he should have
understood
much
the
means
point.
when it comes to finances.
Subscribe and like.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Maybe it was someone else. हो सकता है. Yes, haha, I did it when I came. Thank you so much. Thank you. By the way, is your name Spidey or something else? Cause there is already a guy called Dynamic Spidey. I thought he made an account. So yeah, I will call you Spidey and I will call him Dynamic then. Theory. I had a problem with Theory, so I guess it was Theory.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't
So ये भी
realize
नहीं
he
है.
was
ओ
armed
भाई
when he
मेरे
was
दोनों
talking to us about the mecha.
दोनों गलत हुए.
I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
No, I am OG Spidey and have this name since 2016. Oh, then you are the Spidey, man. You are Spidey.
If the mecha were taken from the guards,
I will call you Spidey from now on.
it's easy to find out when and how that happened.
Maybe it was someone else. Did you watch every Spider-Man's movie? The new one, Madam Web. Did you watch it? Marcel.
Uncle Marcel? My father did
Sony is
trust
ruining
him,
the Spider-Man series.
and they worked together on
I'm
a
just
large
going
number
to say
of
that.
projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie,
I stopped
he could
watching
also
Marvel
afford
after
a
Endgame.
large number of
Oh, okay.
Gardamex. It's still really hard.
Yeah, they
for me
didn't
to
make
imagine,
anything
though.
good after that.
After all, Uncle Marcel
Well,
has
I
been
don't
around
watch
since I was
too many
just a
Marvel
child.
movies.
Also, wouldn't this mean
There's
he
a
has been
series
spending
now,
a
and
whole lot
Loki
of
was-
aura and
yeah, Loki
energy
was
to fight
pretty
his
good.
own synth business? Who could it be?
I think I saw Multiverse of Madness. I saw Spider-Man Far From Home, I guess that was called. All the three Spider-Mans, Tobey, all the three Spider-Mans, Tobey Maguire, who's the other ones? Tom Holland, and yeah, the other one, the favorite one, I forgot his name. Okay, I have to choose a suspect, I have to be focused. So which Spider-Man do you like the best? Andrew Garfield. I like him the best and I forgot his name. But yeah, I respect Toby as well, because I watched his movie, the Venom one. I loved it. The black suit. Spider-Man was good. The Andrew Garfield one was good. And Tom Holland was pretty great because Marvel focused on it. Really good. So yeah, all the threes are good. I don't have any best, but yeah. I like the Andrew one because in the end MJ died. That's why. And it was pretty sad. Okay, information regarding Marcel.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Andrew Garfield.
Malus has always
I like Tobey. Yeah, I like Tobey as well.
And his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been
They actually showed that being a hero doesn't mean everything is easy for you. वही तो वो सेम करना चाहते थे टॉम हॉलैंड के स्पाइडरमैन के साथ क्योंकि फार फ्रॉम होम में उसका सब कुछ चला गया था.
Has the means to dispatch Mecha to
he has lost of things his best friend at that लड़की तो यार टोबी की जो गर्लफ्रेंड मतलब एमजे थी उसकी जो एमजे थी बहुत ही घटिया थी.
I'm starting to see how things
That's the baddest एमजे. सबसे अच्छी वाली तो वो वाली थी एंड्रू गारफील्ड वाली बट वो भी एंड में मर गई. और उन्होंने अगर अमेजिंग स्पाइडरमैन 3 बनाया तो वो बहुत ही बेहतर होगी क्योंकि एंड्रू गारफील्ड ने भी सब कुछ हरा दिया था एंड में तो अभी उसके साथ क्या होने वाला है आई डोंट नो बट सोनी इज नॉट मेकिंग एनी गुड मूवीज यू नो मॉर्बियस मैडम वेब नाउ क्रेवन आई लाइक वेनम सो आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट वेनम आई लाइक वेनम टोपी वाली एमजे या टोपी वाली एमजी थी वो टोपी वाली एमजे
यस Malus did
टोपी पहना के दोस्त के साथ चली गई.
would be extremely risky.
Brand
we don't have any other options.
वो तो है.
We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Okay.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Chai.
What?
Uska kya hua?
Is that someone you know?
Yeah. Very well known.
We know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being
Venom is pretty good. Venom, I like Venom. And Tom Hardy ने भी बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया Venom के हिसाब से, but
wait, how?
Sony being Sony, Spider-Man को छोड़ के उसके सारे villains के ऊपर मूवी बना दिया. Spider-Man ही नहीं है उनके यूनिवर्स में.
If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Marcel तो बोला मैंने. Let's split up and find some
Split
clues.
Up? What do you mean? Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back.
I hope story के end में मेरे को एक दो wish करने को मिला at least. Stream खत्म करने से पहले.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
Who's your main? आया तो. Right now.
Blue, Silver.
But I have to build him
How did
more.
you two get here?
We heard
भाई
he's
दिल
still
ने
leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with a
By the way, DXT, right? If you didn't subscribe to the channel, you can.
Thank you so much.
It will be
Then let's
it will
make
be
a wish for
appreciated.
Arrhenius. Paimon,
Ayato, I see you. What's
see you
his
at the opera
ratio?
house.
I'll show you. 1 crit rate and 20 crit damage. Pretty good ratio. Okay, I got some Primogems. Nice.
Now that Navia has set out for Arrhenius,
Okay. Ayato, right? Spidey, that's my Ayato. You can see. Using my tactic. No, it's not that good. 30,000 health, 1, 5, 7, yeah, you can see. 74, 100. I have to do more on the crit damage. I got the weapon. I have to do it on the 90. And yeah. So I got the crit rate, I have to go for the crit damage. But yeah. Not that high, but yeah. Pretty fine.
the location has already been marked on the map.
Still can't wish. Whoa.
Whirling snow, embrace the ice. Take flight. Whirling snow.
Here you are.
मेरा डैमेज इतना कम है, मेरे को इनको मारने में इतना टाइम लग जाता है, तो सोचो. I see echo, that's nice. Okay. Just do average 7180 with 2k attack, that's more than enough. Yeah, I have to fight in the domains more. I have 20 moons, I guess. I have 20 moons. I got some moons. I can fight, but yeah, not right now. I have to do the quest so I can get the Primogems. After that, it's your choice if you want to build him more. मैं चाहता हूँ आयतों को करने का, क्योंकि that's the character I wanted at the first and I got him. Weapon मेरे को बहुत बाद में मिला. Weapon मेरे को साथ में नहीं मिला था. Okay, so मैं गलत जगह पर आ गया. पानी के अंदर जाना नहीं था, बट कोई ना. By the way, Spidey Bhai, I guess you watch some animes as well. Do you watch anime? You want me to show you pretty good Ayato? To take some ideas. My friend has one if you want to see. You can show me, I mean I can check. And I can make like this. But it's all comes luck के ऊपर है ना सब कुछ. It all comes to luck. अगर मेरे को अच्छे वाले नहीं मिलेंगे तो मैं कैसे ही बनाऊँ? So I have to get some good arty crafts. Okay, where I have to go? अंदर जाना था क्या? मैं ऊपर आ गया क्या हट पे? I remember this and I hope it's not wrong. Okay, let's see. Okay, friends, go there. And now I have to check some Ayato build. 851, okay, let's see. 851, 949, okay. Hope this is the right one. कोई और दूसरा अकाउंट नहीं है. 343. Two damage, 2k damage, okay, 19,000 health. Weapon is also same. 77 221. Oh, nice. I don't have an articraft like this. That's the main thing. 62 crit damage. I just need this one, and my build is like fine, cause I have 78 crit damage. And if I upgrade my weapon more, it will be good. I need just this articraft. Can I borrow it from him? Okay, crit damage, crit rate with the flower. Everything, crit rate, crit damage, attack, crit rate, crit damage. Nice. Hydro damage bonus with the crit damage. Nice. He has a lot of crit damage thing. Oh man, I just need one crit damage articraft. That's good. And 62 or 65. My build will be fine. मिला क्या मेरे को हाइड्रो वाला? अरे नहीं मिला. Do you have I have Furina. I have Furina.
It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
I have Furina को मैं healer की तरह use करता हूँ, क्योंकि वो अच्छी healer पे. Or they don't.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
उसके जो 3 attackers हैं, तीनों mushrooms. That's also a good part. Okay, हम अंदर आ गए.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Okay.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
Suspect analysis ये मिला था, मैंने ये पढ़ा ही नहीं कोई. Commanding the information.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
Yeah.
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorent, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand?
I have this character,
You're
Furina.
currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
I'll recommend using a damage dealer or gopher. Thank you for the help. I will do it. Obviously.
Communication with the defendant is going.
मेरे को वही मेरे को अच्छे से पता नहीं कौन से मतलब मेरे को लेने चाहिए.
In that case,
obviously I can figure it out,
from
but
the very beginning again.
I started playing some days ago, right?
To
That's
determine
right.
the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing
After
to do with
all
him.
the story ends,
You've got the
I'll
wrong
do
man.
on the domains.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the
First I have to build Ayato, then
Miss
Furina.
Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last
By
time.
the way, you know
because you were able to
who's the
provide
next
the court
character
with a
who will
key
come?
eyewitness.
I prefer
But
farm
that was an
golden troop
exception
and
rather than
strong
standard
box.
court protocol.
The trash
I can very well charge you with
Okay.
contempt of court for your interjections.
Golden troop, okay.
Please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Thank you, Spidey. बोलने के लिए.
We can put that discussion aside for now.
Next characters are
I'm not here
Newbie
to
and
argue with
Kazuha.
you.
I have
I'm
Kazuha.
here to charge the true
I guess I
culprits
should
behind
go
the
for
serial
New Blood,
disappearances
right?
case.
मैं अभी pull कर रहा था गीतों के लिए, not for the character. I mean, not for the build. I just want the character. It's really funny.
Oh.
बेटा,
A
New
young
के लिए
lady
pull
was
करूँगा अगर मेरे को
charged
इतना नहीं
and
मिला
offered
तो.
to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway.
New Blood
So
is
I'll
strong
take you
enough
up on
to,
that
so
offer.
yeah, I know.
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now.
Ayato is also strong.
But that doesn't
I'm
mean
kind
the
of biased to
suspicions
Ayato,
against
that's
you
why.
have been lifted.
The strongest DPS in the game, it.
Now,
Obviously,
Miss
it's
Navia,
new, right? That's
Who
why.
is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is
That person is...
Marcel, the
Marcel.
head of confrérie of Cabriere.
Marshall, I choose you. You are the main.
Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
And that's the
Is this going
culprit.
to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
But judging
In that
from
case, I declare the charge to be valid.
leaks,
Miss
she's
Navia
gonna
and
be
attorneys,
stronger
please
than
take
you.
your places on the court.
Is Arachino is the
Members of
red
guards,
character? I mean
please
with the red
contact
eye,
Mr. Marcel right
everything.
away so that he may stand trial.
That girl, right? Cause
Mr.
I want to
Marcel,
pull that character.
You will not require an attorney.
I don't
Is that
know
correct?
when will she come.
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on.
Wait, let me search the character. Arachino. Yeah, red character and she's a harbinger. Yeah. I know about that character. I put a story on my Instagram. I need that character. I need that. Then I'll save for her. Do you have 50-50 or guaranteed? I have 50-50, but most of the time I don't lose my 50-50, so yeah. Take it as a guarantee, but yeah, I'll save that. Save the Primogems. Can you tell me when will she come? Next month or really after 6 or 7 months? I don't know when she will come. Hope it is not soon. क्योंकि मेरे को Primogems अभी उतने सारे नहीं है मेरे पास. Then I will prefer save Primos if you want. Okay, I'll save them. मेरे को लगा बहुत टाइम बाद आएगी, इसलिए मैं मतलब सेव नहीं कर रहा था. But okay. Now I
I
will
think an
save.
attorney won't be necessary.
The banner
This
after
is
new.
probably just a
Oh
misunderstanding
fuck! The
between
banner
you
after
and
New and Kazo. Okay. I have to save them. The artist really cool. Of Archon. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I just prefer him as a red character. It's like 40-50 days. I'll save one at least. I'll be guaranteed 1 5-star, but I don't know if I will get her.
Very well.
देखते हैं.
In that case, since both sides have now
She's
arrived,
mewing, yeah.
Miss Navia, please present your charges.
She's mewing. She's mewing before the mewing trend started.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful.
Okay, मैं ऑटो प्ले बंद कर दिया था इसलिए स्टोरी नहीं चल
What
रही.
happened in that case? Can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case?
Okay.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Yeah.
Come on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and
If
I.
you want her,
only
then
ran to
just
the
don't
scene
pull
when we
now.
heard the
I'm
sound
not
of
pulling
the
anyone.
gun.
I'll just save.
If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case. Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Now I'll explain.
In which case, I will recount the findings.
I have
of
40
the
50 on
cases
character
originally
and
reported
50
by
on
Maison
weapon.
Gardiennage.
वो weapon पे मेरे को आया तक वो weapon मिला था, इसलिए I don't have any luck on weapon. But yeah, let's see. I'll try on the character. Based on the opposition's account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statement. Okay. हाँ ये तो मैंने पहले किया था, पर मैं भूल भी गया. Navia and Nuvalet.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the confrérie of Cabriere.
Yeah. And still, I'll have like 130 pulls since I pulled Shen. I shouldn't have done that. I actually saved a lot but spent it. Koi na. Try your best. I hope you'll get her as well.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose
इसलिए तो
to prove his
मैं बोल रहा हूँ
innocence
उसने
through
अपने आप को डिफेंड भी नहीं किया कुछ तो है.
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Okay.
These are the known facts about the case.
Okay.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
Her normal attacks start with 70-80k hits. Then it increases her HP. And the pyro damage bonus, then she gives nuke in between, so you... I need her. I have to buy Working Moon. Oh man, she's great. I saw her abilities, but I don't know that much. 70-80k. Well, I have to build her that well then.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him.
Well, she can, Archon, she can defeat anyone, any boss with mewing.
After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time.
Yep.
However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Okay. Yes, and I am going for weapon as well, cause since it's a crit rate one, then I am sure she needs a lot of crit rate. Nah, वो तो है. उसका weapon, अरे, she has a great weapon. She has a scythe. No one else has that. So yeah, I like scythes. I need that. मैं इतना सारा premiums कैसे ला? Well, I didn't play story any story hangout, and I have a lot of adventures to do, so I can get many premiums. I have to play a lot of Genshin then in my streams. So yeah, for the next 40 or 50 days I'll play Genshin, guys. Bear with me. After getting Archon, I will take a rest. And if I won't get the weapon, then I have 2 Homas, so I'll give her one. Scythe is the most badass weapon, yeah. Really badass. Cause first of all, that weapon don't... वो weapon ही किसी के पास नहीं है. और second of all, black and red looks good. If you want Primos the faster way, then I'll prefer Explore Fountain. I will. I have to explore Sumeru. I have to explore Fountain both. But yeah, I'll leave Sumeru. Cause I don't like the mushroom quest. The world quest. It's too much. But yeah. Spidey, you can join Discord. If I need any help, I can ask from you. If you have free time. I guess you have too much free time. Cause you play Honkai as well. Okay, identify loopholes. I have to be focused on the case. Or Navia will beat me. Identify loopholes. Florin, the advisor to the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus. 3 years ago. Refute. Not this one, not this one. Florin, the advisor to the Spina di Rosula, claimed that he was very grateful to Callus for his kindness. He was also present at the banquet on the day of the case, provide evidence that Callus did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Okay.
for a little while longer.
Sadly, I don't have a Discord account. Oh, that's bad. I never made one because I was too lazy to make one. It's fine, it's fine. Well, if you ever make one, you can join our server. It's always open. Okay. ये वाला तो है नहीं. Combining the information rather than the investigation results so far it can be concluded that there is only one person. मैं सारे सिलेक्ट कर रहा हूँ. अगर मिल जाए तो सही है. Testimony from Jaco. Jaco's family believes that. Okay.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Welcome शोभदेव, welcome to the stream. मैं आपको गाली बहुत बकना चाहता हूँ, मैं बक नहीं रहा. WhatsApp पे मैसेज देख लेना. बहन की आँख. Welcome to the stream शोभदेव, welcome. I never made one because I was too lazy. Okay. Yeah, I will surely join if I make one, or I'll just take my friend's account. Yeah, you can do that. So if I ever play Genshin and need any help, I can ask from you. So yeah. Okay, first वाला हो गया. अभी next 2 gunshots. 2 gunshots, right? 2 gunshots. Yeah.
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately,
क्यों क्या हो गया?
the true
भाई,
culprit had already
WhatsApp
considered
देखना
this
खोल के.
possibility and had sent out another assassin.
WhatsApp मेरी चैट खोल के देख. मैं जस्ट वेट कर रहा हूँ. बंदा देखेगा कब? बंदा देखेगा कब? बंदा सीन नहीं कर रहा. मतलब ओके कोई ना, सही है. बढ़िया. Take it as a fun way. Reconstruction of events. Okay.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
A pile of clothing was found.
हाँ वीडियो. भाई तुमने मैसेज सीन किया मेरा? मैंने कोका भेज के रखा है. बंदा देख रहा हूँ मैं स्टोरी डाल रहा है, सब कुछ कर रहा है, कम्युनिटी बना रहा है. मैसेज नहीं देख रहा मैंने बोला वाह ये सही है. और कोई ना कोई ना.
Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away
मैंने
all
ऑलरेडी
traces
वीडियो
of
देख
their
लिया यूट्यूब
dissolved
से.
accomplice.
चैट भी देख लिया करो.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe
भाई stream
Callus
खत्म हो
was
गई.
responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Yup. चलो, हमने इसके फादर के लिए बहुत कुछ किया. Successful refutation.
So that's what happened.
Yeah. Why WhatsApp पर एक्टिव नहीं था?
Something as dangerous as
कोई ना
water
कोई
from
ना.
the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they
फिर तेरा स्ट्रीम खत्म हो गया क्या?
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Yeah, Marcel, prove your innocence.
I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
हाँ हो गया भाई स्ट्रीम. अरे भाई सही. तू तो बहुत टाइम से कर रहा था.
In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1, do you have the evidence to back
मैं अभी
up
सारे
your claims?
Archon quest खत्म कर रहा हूँ भाई.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
इसको ज़्यादा
Probably not
तकलीफ
have
हो रही है.
evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time.
6 घंटे 50 मिनट. अरे भाई 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 6 घंटे 50 मिनट और 10 मिनट कर लेता 7 घंटे हो जाते.
Probably kept careful
थाला for a
records of
reason.
all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Thank you, Furina. Thank you. Finally, Furina doing something.
Furina's acting a little differently today.
वो तो मेरे को भी लग रहा है.
Scared of embarrassing herself again?
हो सकता है. पहले बार जब उसने किया था उसको बहुत मतलब उसकी बेइज्जती हो गई थी. स्ट्रीम करने के बाद पता चला 10 मिनट और करना चाहिए था नेक्स्ट टाइम, या कोई ना, वो तो क्रोम से ही तो देख सकता है, मतलब खोल के कितना टाइम हुआ, या फिर OBS पे।
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had
भाई क्या नहीं था, अरे मेरे को ही पता है, मेरा भी हो जाता है। 10 या 5 मिनट के लिए मैं और कर सकता था, बट बंद कर देता हूँ गलती से।
And the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him.
By the way, like कर देना स्ट्रीम को, अगर नहीं किया तो जो भी स्ट्रीम पे भी हो लाइक कर देना। And yeah, if you enjoy the stream and channel पे अगर नए हो तो do subscribe.
For all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
इसीलिए उसने कुछ बोला नहीं कोर्ट पे उसके फादर ने।
Figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
फुल अभी जोश में आ गई नाविया। मैंने तेरी स्ट्रीम बहुत पहले लाइक करके रखी थी, बहुत ही थैंक यू लाइक कर देने के लिए, बहुत ही मतलब बहुत पहले से तूने मतलब देख के लिया था। मैंने भी कितने यार 7:30 बजे स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर दी थी, और थोड़ा पहले कर सकता था, बट या स्टिल नॉट दैट बैड।
So, you mean to say your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
Yeah.
That's right.
अभी फुरीना को समझ आया। Yeah, I have proof.
All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice. So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
चलो,
I
at least उसने
concur.
सच बोला।
However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
Marcel?
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Good point. Oh, बीच में आ गया.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
अभी बोल के क्या फायदा?
It's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case
Okay.
of serial
Okay, Marcel, you are not the culprit.
You can also
I
take
see.
a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left
You have some good
Snezhnaya
points.
for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navi will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
Marcel has some
I
good
think
points.
you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
A little while earlier, the entrance of the synth production. Okay. Just wait for the interesting twist, okay? मैं इंटरेस्टिंग तो लग रहा है अभी बहुत. ओके, कुछ चेंज करने की जरूरत नहीं.
Mind the debris.
My apologies.
Yeah, Paimon.
Prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
ओ भाई अंडरवाटर बहुत सही है ये वाला.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Isn't that the obvious thing, Paimon? I guess so. ओके नीचे जाना है क्या? इधर करना क्या है मेरे को? ओके ओके. नाइस. चलो हो गया. तैर के ही पहुंचाएंगे ऊपर, कुछ छोड़ने की जरूरत नहीं.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
चेस नहीं है ना आसपास कोई, वो देखना है मेरे को.
Let the world collide! Coming out to art. Sumetsu!
Be still.
और पानी भरेगा अभी या ओपन द डोर. या पायमन बहुत बोलती है. और कुछ नहीं है ना आसपास. ओके, 2 बॉस स्टैंडिंग देयर.
That's far enough. Here you are.
Whirling snow!
Cascade.
ये मेरे को बॉम्ब मार रहा है. हट पे.
Time to shine!
भाई दिमाग खराब हो गया भाई। ओ भाई
Take flight. Embrace the ice. May I present?
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
How brilliant!
भाई दिमाग खराब हो गया भाई, क्या फाइट देखते देखते। ओ भाई ओके नीचे जाना। देयर आर नो चेस्ट। आई नीड चेस्ट, गिव मी सम प्रिमोजेम्स। Genshin finally।
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum.
हाँ काइंड ऑफ। चलो खत्म हो गया फाइट।
The mastermind isn't here. That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the opera house and help Navia.
Yeah. Bro, I just review account today. Same. मैं हर दिन ही एक दो कर देता हूँ। भाई साहब कितने कितने आते हैं। You wanna see that account? Let me show you. तेरे से पहले जो स्पाइडी भाई बात कर रहे थे उसी का अकाउंट है। अभी भी दिखा नहीं सकता। 1000 अचीवमेंट्स डन। 1136 क्या बोलते हैं अचीवमेंट्स। 60 यार भाई साहब क्या क्या डैमेज है, क्या क्रिट रेट है मेरा देख के हो गया। बट या ही हैज सम गुड आर्टिक्राफ्ट्स, गुड कैरेक्टर्स एंड गुड वेपन्स एज वेल।
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes the
लास्ट जो स्ट्रीम किया था उस पे भी किया था, उसका तो 3 अकाउंट्स रिव्यू किए थे मैंने। भाई क्या क्या अकाउंट्स थे।
Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
या
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
या इज देयर एनीथिंग एल्स?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia.
Okay.
Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between
The
the
guy just
higher-ups.
spent $2000 on this game. भाई बहुत मेरे को बहुत सारे लोग मिले। मेरे को जो मैंने पिछला स्ट्रीम किया था मेरे को पता नहीं स्पाइडी भाई ने कितना खर्चा किया अपने अकाउंट पे या फिर कोई खर्चा किया ही नहीं। बट मेरे प्रीवियस स्ट्रीम पे जो बंदा आया था 3 अकाउंट उसने रिव्यू किया था, उसके फर्स्ट अकाउंट पे 80,000 खर्चा किया था बंदे ने। आई डोंट नो 2000 से कितना कम ज़्यादा होता है, बट मेरा सुन के हो गया 80,000 अकाउंट के ऊपर। और अकाउंट भी सही था, सारे 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर्स के 6C6 कॉन्स्टलेशन 6 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर्स के C6 वो भी वेपन के साथ, और इतने सारे गुड आर्टिक्राफ्ट्स। आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग टू से।
They're all just so evil.
1,66,000 वही तो मतलब उसने जो किया था उसका डबल। मतलब सोच 80,000 सुन के मेरा ये हो गया, तो 1,66,000 सुन के मेरा क्या होगा भाई साहब। Some people just spend to इन सब बंदों को whale बोला जाता है, whale बहुत पैसा। भाई बंदों के C6 है 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर्स के, मेरे पास C1 ही है सिर्फ। C6 तो मैंने छोड़ ही दिया सोचना। ओके ये वाला इन्वेस्टिगेशन डन। सामने कुछ है क्या? ओके rather than that he has more 3 accounts। मुझे लग रहा है वही वाला बंदा तेरे पास आया है, उसके भी 3-4 अकाउंट थे।
Even a makeup
There is a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too. But why are all these cute things labeled with different girls'
फिर
names?
देख के तेरा क्या रिएक्शन था? वो $2000 जो स्पेंड किया उसने.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here? And then they were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
The missing persons positions. You discover objects within the country's level with the name of those who owned them. जिनको गायब किया गया था. The names have much to do with the victims. Yeah. उनकी चीजें जो लोग disappear हो गए थे. Insane reactions. You can make a shot about it. This man used to earn $2,000 on this account. भाई साहब
What's this over here?
अकाउंट देख के मेरे को जेलसी फील होती है. मेरा अकाउंट इतना अच्छा तो है ही नहीं. ओ भाई
Experiment number 16
अलग लेवल
aims to
पे.
verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23.
Silvika Shami, good luck with your account bro. Thank you. मेरे को अच्छे से करना पड़ेगा मेरे अकाउंट को. मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, अच्छे से बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा. पहले बहुत अच्छा था, मैंने खेलना तो छोड़ दिया और बहुत सारी चीज़ें मैंने गलती की तो इसलिए. बट नाउ आई एम गोइंग ऑन Genshin again for El Chino. मेरे को नाम उसका नहीं आता, रेड कैरेक्टर जो भी है. आई हैव टू प्ले मोर. But yeah, thank you. I hope you will join as well in the streams. I will send you the link. Don't worry. You and Dia as well. Cappuccino. हाँ ये भी बोल सकता हूँ. मैं रेड कैरेक्टर बोलता हूँ. रेड कैपेचिनो. वेलकम. ये बाकी मीम्स तो चलते ही रहते हैं हमारे. The goal of the research is to save his lover. A woman called Virginia who was dissolved.
So
Yeah.
that's why you did all of these.
But she's mewing. She's mewing. She's mewing.
Think he'd be able to find a
उसका
way
वो ability देखा है? Mew करती है
over
इनमें.
and over? That's just insane.
There's another name here. Witcher.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
फिर वो भी disappear हो गया I guess. He is the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all
Well
this?
देखते हैं कितना जमा पाएंगे. I will try to pull for her. If I don't get her, fine. She signed off a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably okay.
So that's it. Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would
There
he let
must be
people
a more to
resurface from
the
the water?
meat side.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Witcher experimental records. Okay, और भी थे. मुझे लगा सब हो गए.
There's so much synth here, and so many bottles of ingredients that
बहुत सारे bottles
just
हैं.
contain the waters of the primordial sea. Mixing in progress, ready to drink, stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit flavored synth?
Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce them.
It's super obvious.
तो वैचर करता था क्या ये? Okay. Is there still something left? ये तो हो गया. और क्या देखना है मेरे को? ओके ओके ओके, थैंक यू. पूरा कुआई है क्या? Bro, I just reviewed my ID to someone else and she said newbie needs attack. The moment I heard that, then I left from there. Oh man. Some people are just your account is too perfect, man. You just have to increase the rate and cause your other characters are too powerful. Thank God you didn't left my stream.
That means this is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient.
So, is their account more better than you?
But the pure stuff can dissolve
I guess उनके पास और ज़्यादा powerful characters हैं.
Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Bro, fail हो गया. Congrats. भाई क्या बोलूँ मैं, fail हो गया सच में. भाई, congrats to me, congrats brother. Fail. कोई ना, final में अच्छे से exam देना. Nah man, you reviewed honestly and even pointed the rating out. मैं रिव्यू भी कर सकता हूँ, मेरे को खुद नहीं पता था, बट थैंक यू फॉर द काइंड वर्ड्स. कोई ना, फाइनल में अच्छे से एग्जाम देना शोमदीप ब्रो, होता है. इंटरनल में उतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
We've looked at almost everything here and it seems like our theories were spot on. But
वो तो वर्ल्ड बॉस पे से क्या ही बोल सकते हैं, खुद का अकाउंट उतना पावरफुल नहीं है, दूसरों को बोल भी सकता है क्या? It's fine, it's their choice. I'm not going to say anything about them. सोचा स्किल इशू लिख के आ जाओ, लेकिन रूड हो जाता. तू तो वापस ही आ जाता. कोई ना. तू एक चीज कर सकता था स्पाइडी, तू ये करके आ सकता था. वो इमोजी है ना, करके आ जाता. 5th सेमेस्टर का रिजल्ट की बात. सर यू आर डूम्ड. 5th सेमेस्टर का रिजल्ट फेल फिर से. सर यू आर डूम्ड. हाँ नाइस आइडिया. अब से यही करना. क्लेवर बट मे बी नॉट क्लेवर इनफ. लेट्स लुक अगेन. या भाई मम्मी को फोन करके भी बोलना. ओ भाई कितने सारी चीजें बाकी है, अभी मैं कितना सर्च करूं. ये सब तो हो गया आई गेस. भाई कुछ बाकी भी है भाई, मेरे को पता नहीं चला मैं एक्स्ट्रा और क्या देखूं. चलो इधर ही आता. ओ इधर ही. ओके ओके ब्रो, सी यू इन हेल. बाय. मेरे चैनल की आईडी पास दे रहा हूँ. अरे सही है गाइस, मेरे को एक चैनल मिल गया, बहुत ही बढ़िया. दुआओं में याद रखना. अभी तो आप मरण दिन का वेट करो सर, और मम्मी को कॉल करके बोलो. बाय बाय. अरे मेरे को नहीं बोलो स्पाइडी भाई. ओ भाई स्पाइडी भाई ने इधर ही एक्सपेरिमेंट कर लिया, ये भी सही है. तू अगर ये करेगा भी किसी को, अगर किसी को पता है तो ही वो समझेगा, नहीं तो सोचेगा तू जा रहा है सिर्फ स्ट्रीम से. हो गया धुआं है इधर का. ओ भाई yeah true. Take a look at this page. See my list of baby names. I don't know the language, but yeah, nice baby name.
So many, a whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them?
Yeah.
The final name she decided on was Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
What the? Let's go, Paimon, let's go. We found a clue. Till when are you gonna stream? 10:30 बजे तक. I guess ये वाला केस खत्म करके मैं स्ट्रीम ये वाला बंद करूँगा. ये वाला केस I guess खत्म के टाइम में आ गया, या फिर 10:30 बजे तक ही करूँगा. और ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं है.
And whose image do you see, Marcel?
बट ये इतना बुढ़ा कैसे होगा अगर उन दोनों का बच्चा है तो?
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say
Oh,
the
I
name
see.
of
So
someone
when will
I've
you
never
start
even
tomorrow?
heard of.
I am going to stream again on Saturday.
Waiting for you to say
Not
that.
tomorrow. Tomorrow I will upload a video on my channel. I'll stream on Saturday.
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return.
And from 7, I guess? From 7 o'clock.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
My chat.
It's all right, Monsieur Neverland.
शुभदीप का ज्वालाइन इतना शार्प है कि तुम्हारा फ्यूचर कट जाएगा. वो तो है. तुम खुद ही अपने आप के दुश्मन हो. तुम्हारे ज्वालाइन से तुम्हारी फ्यूचर ही कट गई. All right, I will wait, but tell me the time, so I will finish off my remaining work. My channel पे about section में जाना, उधर सब कुछ by the way लिखा तो है कि मैं कब वीडियो डालता हूँ, कब स्ट्रीम करता हूँ. बटा 7 या 7:30 से मैं स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ शाम से. Till then, yeah. You say you have never heard of Watcher. तेरा फादर है बे वो? कहाँ गया वो वाला चीज? Okay, yep.
But the truth of it, Marcel.
Finally हमारे मेन कैरेक्टर जी बात कर रहे हैं. इसका मैंने आवाज ही नहीं सुना, बहुत टाइम हो गया.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair. We already know everything.
Everything, Master. You are the culprit.
Your lair was dissolved. You kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you.
Yeah.
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established. This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
बंदा फंस गया,
You
बंदा फंस
fixated
गया.
your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So,
All right, I will see you later then. Bye. Since I have to eat dinner now. So see ya. Okay, bro. Okay. Spider भाई आपसे मिलकर बहुत सही लगा. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. And yeah, Saturday को stream करूँगा तो yeah join कर लेना. I will wait for you. And yeah, dinner कर लो. And yeah, good night. Bye bye. See ya.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself.
Yeah, Marshal, speak up.
Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you think?
Good night, Shilpi. तुम भी जा सही है. Good night, Disha. Good night.
Pay attention to you. What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of you?
तो उसके लिए तो दूसरों के साथ ऐसा करेगा वाह.
No one helped me. No one even believed me.
Yeah, surely. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye, Spider. Bye bye. Good night.
The Maison Cardianache were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you?
When will you have dinner? I will have dinner on 11:30, I guess, because I eat late. That's why.
All those who were dissolved.
After the stream ends, I'll do something, some work about the YouTube thing. Then I will eat.
Opera House in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is
By the way, तुम
dead.
लोग कब dinner करोगे?
We promised each other that we would always be
I mean,
together.
Disha.
Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved.
No matter what
No
I
matter
do.
what I do.
इसके बीवी के पास जाना चाहता है. I mean, प्रेमिका के पास.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that
Yeah. Oh, okay. I have to go tomorrow, so I can't be late. I have it right. Okay. Okay, Disha ji. Bye bye. खाना खा लो. I mean, dinner कर लो और फिर सो जाना. कल जाना भी तो.
What choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed callous still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins.
Bye bye. Good night, bro. Bye bye. Bye bye, Disha ji. Bye bye. Good night.
Idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Already disturbed है इतना सारा experiment कर लिया है उसने.
I still need to save Vignier. I promised. We made a promise.
She told you to forget her.
Vignier. Please, yeah. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have
तेरे को अपने बचा दिया बाद में थोड़ा info देना
I was in a bad mood, but after a show like
Avenger
that,
team के बारे में
I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Okay. Shomadev, now that we...
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover, Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result.
Okay.
Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vache discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene.
Okay.
And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case.
RZKAWAKI sir, मैं तो जा रहा हूँ और 5 days में सही है तब तक Valorant खेल ले.
The oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache.
बहुत लंबा दिमाग चलाया था वर्जन ने. New identity, new everything, and blame someone else. Valo से retirement ले ली, चलो सही है.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale,
there is a twist.
Mr. Vache is guilty.
ये वाली लाइन मैंने सुनी कोई एक मीम में.
Guards, take Vache away.
Okay, what's the twist? I have to see.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
ये अभी pacify खेलता है. सही है.
He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice.
भाई खेले तो नहीं आप मेरे साथ.
Yeah.
आज स्ट्रीम पर दिलाया उसको.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big old
भाई मैं फेल हो गया अभी no game.
Since it's been such a great
Calibers ने
show,
दिखाया दी
I'll
भाई
just let the
नहीं.
false accusations against me slide.
जिंदगी का game over होने वाला है.
I've still got some business to attend to.
I don't know
So,
what to say.
If you'll excuse me.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
चाहे तो respect उसकी बात ही छोड़ दो. हाँ वही ना मेरी stream पे दिलाया बोला मैंने नहीं दिलाया. सही है.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
What's that twist?
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale,
हर बार same line बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है छोड़िए.
Guilty.
हाँ?
What? Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Just what is going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
कैसे? Okay. इसीलिए ये आया था Fontaine पे.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Child मैंने सोचा था तू अच्छा है. Let's go. The twist is here. Yeah.
Well, I've got mine too.
जब न्यूलेट ने चाइल्ड को रोकने के लिए बोला तभी समझ गया था इसके साथ ही कुछ है. Okay. Showing off your power, man. जिन लोगों के पास साइल्ड है वीओ अपग्रेड करने का मौका दो कि हम ऐसे अपग्रेड कर सकते हैं खुद को. मैं सोने जा रहा हूँ सर. गुड मॉर्निंग सर. टेक ए गुड स्लीप. When Hydro Dragon is here, why fear? Yeah, that's true. Oh bhai, Livlet showing off his power.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court
एक झटके में सुला दी.
must be upheld.
What the fuck? एक झटके में सुला दिया उसको.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on?
The Hydro Dragon is relaxing. Why? ओ भाई. मुझे लगा थोड़ा फाइट दिखाएगा. पटक दिया. सही है.
However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why
400 CD for a
conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon himself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there either.
Okay.
Hey, stop staring at me!
हम कहाँ देख रहे हैं?
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
No.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice? My
dearest citizens,
did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
वो तो है, उसको खुद ही कुछ आइडिया नहीं है.
I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment!
Okay.
If you thought a child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done,
खुद को सफाई देने के लिए पुरीना सब कुछ बोल रही है.
are beyond ordinary comprehension and
कोई उसको क्वेश्चन नहीं कर पाया. I think like that.
Shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
Okay. Mercury, ये justice वाले की ज्ञान सुनना है भाई, उसको justice का जे नहीं पता है, वो तो है. इसलिए मैंने बोला वो सिर्फ खुद की सफाई देने के लिए बोल रही है. By the way, welcome to the stream, Mercury. Welcome.
As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo.
टुल्लू करके भाग गई.
She chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
Yeah. उसकी बातों पे ध्यान मत दो.
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity.
Okay.
Just as I promised.
इसके ऊपर फिर भी मैं भरोसा कर सकता हूँ.
We will do our utmost to clear his name.
Okay.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
मुझे लगा स्टोरी इधर ही खत्म हो जाएगी, बट उसके बाद ये वाला ऐसा ट्विस्ट आएगा जो सोमदी बोल रहा था तब से. I didn't have any clue, but कोई ना, फुरीना तो बक्केगा भी. न्यू विलेट इसके ऊपर देखेगा, इस केस के ऊपर. नाइस. तो हम बहुत दूर तक आए, आई गेस. चलो 5 प्रिमोजम्स मिला, सच गुड. ओ भाई और प्रिमोजम्स दे देते. ओके, एक्ट 2 पे ही है अभी, बहुत टाइम लगेगा. मेरे को पिक्चर लेनी थी इधर, वेट. कोई ना, मैंने देखा था इधर एक ऑप्शन था पिक्चर लेने का. वो ऊपर है, ऊपर है. कोई ना, बाद में ले लेंगे. अभी हम इधर ही रखते हैं गेम को. भाई साहब, ड्रैगन बॉल Z का नया गेम आ रहा है. खरीदना पड़ेगा, जब आएगा देखते हैं कैसा होएगा. बढ़िया भाई साहब, मज़ा आ गया आज की स्टोरी खेल के. बहुत ही ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न्स थे, लॉयर वाले सारी चीज़ें हुई. बढ़िया. आई होप यू गाइस हैड फन. गेंशिन देखने में मज़ा आ रहा है आप लोगों को. आयुष का छोड़ के, आयुष को मज़ा नहीं आ रहा. बट हाँ, जो भी है, आई होप आज की स्ट्रीम में मज़ा आया. जो भी नए लोग स्ट्रीम में ज्वाइन हुए थे, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए. मर्क्यूरी एंड में आया, थैंक्स टू यू एज वेल ज्वाइनिंग. सारे जो नए लोग हैं, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर देना अगर नहीं किया हो तो. और चैनल पे और भी सारे मैं वीडियोस अपलोड करता रहता हूँ. गेंशिन छोड़ के, गेंशिन तो मैंने अभी स्टार्ट किया, बट यू गाइस कैन चेक दैट आउट एज वेल. सो हाँ, आज की स्ट्रीम में इधर ही बंद कर रहा हूँ. वैसे तो 10:30 बजे तक करता हूँ, आज थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया. बढ़िया. वही ना, फिर से मिलते हैं सैटरडे को नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में. फिर से मैं गेंशिन ही खेलूँगा क्योंकि मेरे को स्टोरी एंड करनी है और बहुत सारे प्रिमोजम्स सही है. नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर रेड कैपेचिनो के लिए, इफ़ यू नो यू नो. तो एवरीवन बाय बाय. जो भी स्ट्रीम पे हो अभी भी, एवरीवन बाय बाय. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में. तब तक के लिए हैव फन, गुड नाइट. एंड या नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में ज्वाइन कर लेना. पीस.
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. And all these places that I go inside my head, try to replace the memories with silhouettes, but I know things only heal with time. So I will strive to be a better man, and I will die following my every plan, and you'll slowly fade away with time. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. Everybody's got some highs and some lows, but all that matters is how you deal with it all. I hope you realize this all with time. Just take control of the thoughts inside your head, and understand that what you think is what you get. I'll dream big, just watch me get what's mine. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick